All right, guys, how's things going tonight? Everybody good?
Oh yeah.
Outstanding.
Yep.
Except my load just canceled.
Yeah, I know. Which load was that, Mike?
That was my water load.
Oh, the one in Lee, Florida?
Yeah.
Buddy, you'll find something else. There's plenty of
yeah.
stuff in Florida right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not that worried about it. It was just kind of like I had everything planned out. And it's like, that load's not going to be ready.
Wow. Okay. So Chris McAllister's in the house. Let's go. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hey, Chris. Chris, did you start yet? I haven't heard from you. Are you good to go? And hello, fellas, says Michael Shepard. Hey, Mike. I'm sorry. I was reading somebody else's comment. Michael Shepard and Gary Harless. So, Chris McAllister, you're one of 4 people that's starting this week. At least I think you're starting this week. Let me know. And Mr. Old Navy, good evening, guys from Florida. Good evening to you. I just left the great state of Florida this morning. Yeah, I've got an interesting week, guys. I'm going to put a video out on it here this week, probably Thursday-ish or so, maybe Friday. Very, very good week. A lot of miles and a lot of deadhead. I'm a little bit over on the miles, a little bit over on the deadhead. With the load that I had before, I'm not where I wanted to be on the mileage rate. I'm at like $1.98 a mile, loaded, empty, all miles. And I'm grossing. I was going to gross 6,300, but I ended up picking up another load that paid just a little bit more because this last load, there was a little bit of clusterfuckery going on with it, and I wasn't going to play that game tonight. And we ended up getting that one taken off of me, and I got another one. But yeah, the gross should be somewhere around 6,500, and I'm going to do a video on it because I know everybody wants to know what I'm doing, and that's going to be my first complete week. I'm not too happy with the mileage rate because I think I could have did better because I end up doing a lot of deadhead miles to get my ass up to Michigan to pick up the cream puff load. And I'm not happy with that, but I'm trying to work on a regular, all of us on here, we're all trying to come up with a regular route. And that's kind of what I'm doing. You guys like it how it shows up on the screen over there to the right? I don't really care.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is that a new update? Because I'm like, that's never done it before.
They did this a couple months back, and I just never used it. I don't really like it. Do you guys like it?
It doesn't bother me.
It covers up Jonah. It covers up.
I don't want to cover Jonah up. There we go.
There you go.
We can't cover up the fan favorite. He's the most popular one on here, except for Shannon. Mr. Old Navy says, "Oh man, it's beautiful here. Probably 65 and a nice breeze near Cocoa Beach, Melbourne." Mr. Old Navy, you must live real close to me because I live in Melbourne. That's pretty awesome, Mr. Old Navy. Chris says, "Here, book my first load for tomorrow morning. Had 2 check engine lights, coffee, and getting fuel Thursday morning. Def issue. Got it out of the Columbus shop last. Awesome, good. So you're rolling. That's good to." Yes, sir, not hair. I got you, man. I'm glad you're rolling, man. Let me see here on my list. I know I'm pretty confident that I got 4 people. So, Chris, I got you. I got Michael Fernandez. I think Ricky Smith is in there. Richard Whitaker starts next week. And I got Theo. So I got 4 guys, and then 5 including Richard if he gets rolling in time this week. But, yeah, man, I'm glad you guys are coming aboard. And that puts me at, I'm trying to think. I think that puts me at about 64 people that have been brought aboard. And if my memory serves me correct, all 5 of you guys came aboard because of me, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty.
I was already a company driver.
Who was?
I was a company driver.
James, you were? That's right. You were a company driver. That's right.
Yeah, I was a company driver, and then came the lease.
I got you. So Chris says, "Sorry, the swipe texting on my tablet is wonky." Maybe it's you, buddy. Maybe it's you that's wonky. Actually, guys, I'm in a good mood tonight. Even though this crap screwed up, but it turned out to be a good day. Michael Shepard says, yeah, I talked with OO Mechanical, and airbags aren't covered by the 80/20. They consider it a wear item.
Oh,
Wow.
Yep.
That sucks.
MRP does not cover anything like they make it sound like it does.
I'm not a big fan of the MRP.
It's kind of like MRP. It's kind of like the 80/20. It's kind of like the that NTB truck protection warranty that only covers big things. It only covers big things, nothing like that. Tires and all that. It don't cover none of that crap.
Guys, I've said it from one. I'm not a big fan of the MRP lease. Michael up there in the top corner, he's a good example, and James Lowe down there at the bottom in the center, he got traded out of his truck because he was brand new. You didn't even have your truck, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
About 2 months.
Oh, was it that long? Okay.
So, hey, James. Talk to me about your concerns about the MRP.
My concerns?
Just that it's older. Don't know the history on it and stuff like that.
I can tell you exactly what's wrong with it.
Nothing's covered under warranty. That's the problem. It always becomes that. They don't want to pay anything. Why? You don't have a lease, do you?
No, but I just put my order in for a new truck.
Okay, what's that got to do with an MRP lease?
No, because I was just inquiring about concerns, and that's where I fell at was I think I'd rather have a warranty than to possibly be picking up a headache that I don't have no idea. And I get out here and something happen. They say, well, hey, it's your truck, So I'd rather just put my own history in the vehicle.
Hey, James, I can relate what I've got going on with MRP.
Okay.
So I got this truck on an MRP, and on paper, MRP looks great. I've had the truck 6 months. I've put $10,000 of work into it, and the only thing covered the 80% actually covered was 80% of the DPF, which was they covered $3,000 out of the $10,000. I was in the hole $5,000 negative within the first 2 weeks of having the truck. Actually, it was about a month. It was a little over a month after, because you have everything's in warranty for the first 30 days. So it's about 2-3 weeks after that initial 30 days was up. Ended up putting it in the shop, and I went down $5,000 within a couple months. I was forced into putting 27 cents a mile back in to get it caught up. So now instead of paying the 15 cents all in on the MRP, I was paying almost 40 cents per mile. I was paying $750 a week just on the MRP side, plus my $515 a month on the truck payment. Right now, I'm $1,700 negative still, and with the fuel prices, I called up. I forgot the guy's name. The head guy. I talked to the head guy of
Juice.
And he brought me back down to 15 cents. He said I did an awesome job getting it caught up, but he understood.
Mr. White.
Yep. And so he brought me back to 15 cents. He goes, try not to put it in the shop if you don't have to, but.
Well, what kind of how? If something happens, okay, I'm not gonna put it in the shop.
Hey,
I mean,
as long as the truck will go down the freaking road, it's not going to the shop.
Right.
As long as it's not a DOT violation. Right now, I've got 5 lights on my dash active.
Oh my gosh!
I clear them out every morning so I can drive, but I'm not putting this. I'm not putting this damn truck back in the shop until it breaks down and I can't go nowhere.
So let me tell you what the MRP lease is good for. The MRP lease is good for what you're doing, Shannon. Get a new truck or get a good truck like I have, and at the end of your 4-year lease, you can bring that balloon payment down by leasing it on the MRP. Which truck did you order, Shannon?
I got me a brand new Kenworth.
Yeah, you'll be able to. The Freightliner and the Kenworth are the only two trucks that you can MRP. So after the 4 years, you can MRP it for another 2 to get your balloon down to under like 10,000.
Because remember, I think early in the days, that's what I think we had spoke about was just go ahead and make it my truck afterwards. Just because again, I'm not going to trade it in probably. So if I'm running it, I know about it. Then just close out the lease and just own it is kind of my approach. Versus because I was no lie, I was trying to go cheap and say, let me get a lower monthly payment.
That's what I did. That's why I went MRP.
But what you went through is what I was like. But if something happens, I'm on the hook.
And that's why I told Mike. I told Mike, do not do the MRP lease, and now he knows.
He did.
Because you don't know.
But it just did 1 year. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, the one thing is you don't know how the last person or 2 or whoever drove it last. You don't know how they idled too long, and that's why your DPF gets filled up. But also, Mike, I got a question. A question, Mike. Is well, who did they pay out? Did they take out wiring harness? Did they pay that? How'd that get?
Nope.
Oh,
Not covered.
Nope.
What kind of truck you got?
Cascadia. Plus, I'm only getting 6.5, about 6.5 miles per gallon.
Wow. Really? As in, like, when you're empty and all that too?
Well, empty I can get about 8, but loaded, I slowed down to 57 this week, and I'm pushing almost 8 miles per gallon. But I've had to slow down. I slowed down to 63. That made no difference. No difference between 63 and 67. I had to go down to 57 to start getting an improvement.
I wonder if your fuel rail or something's got to be clogged up or something's got to be.
What year your truck is?
It's a 23 with 450,000 miles, which means it was a teen truck.
Oh, okay. Mine is 23.
Okay.
Mine is 23, and I ain't had no problem with my truck.
Because I'm getting usually when I'm empty and loaded all together, I get between 8 and 9 usually. With
On a light load, I can get about 7.8, between 7.8 and 8, if I am under 25,000 pounds in the trailer.
Yeah,
if I'm over, very little.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm going to 2,000 right now. I'm going to $2,000 a week in fuel.
Because they might change your fuel rail. Because they had to change my fuel rail. I'm not paying for a fuel rail in a truck I'm getting rid of in 6 months. Oh, mine was covered under warranty though. They did mine. Mine was under warranty.
Oh no, this truck has over 400,000 miles. There's no warranty on it.
There's no warranty.
Oh yeah, mine ain't but like 3. Mine ain't got like 300,000.
And they would. And I've talked to the shop about that. They because the truck is running and there's no codes on it, they would not replace. They won't even diagnose it.
Yeah, they won't.
Let me read these comments, guys. Wes says I was planning on coming back anyways. Where are you coming back to? You coming on the show tonight, or you lost me there, buddy? Richard Whitaker, good evening, everyone. Yeah, we were just talking about you. You'll be here, I believe, Monday or Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Chris McAllister says only my best days. LOL. Checking in from Findlay, Ohio. That's Sean Fairman. Hey, Sean, glad you're in tonight. And JC said he booked his first percentage load today, rolling out of South Dakota Monday morning. Awesome, buddy. So he just recently switched over. I got him talked into doing it too because he was running auto parts with Elmer. So let me read all these comments, and I want to make a comment here real quick, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, please, guys. If you're not already subscribed, I got 2 subscribers today. Just meeting them on the road, seeing the truck, and just going in and subscribing. It don't cost you anything, guys. Not looking for any money or anything like that, so don't give me any money. And speaking of money, this is only Alex. He's the one that gave me the shout out here last on Thursday, and I don't remember what you gave me, but he ended up giving me money, and I don't do anything with the money, guys. It doesn't go anywhere. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys, my boss, my OOC, owner operator consultant, wants me to tell all you guys he is looking for drivers to come to Detroit. If you guys want to run auto parts or you want to run in the Detroit area, please let me know and get in touch with me. I don't get paid for this. Shannon, turn your phone sideways. I don't get paid to bring you guys aboard or anything, but we need drivers in Detroit. We're undermanned because of this percentage board. If you want a good consecutive 3,000 miles a week, auto parts is the way to go. And I'm telling you, we need people bad.
If you want to stay on mileage, that auto parts is damn good account.
All right, let me read these accounts. You all's info has helped me so much here at Swift. Just wanted to say thank you. Hey, Anthony, I appreciate it, buddy. And Aaron Evans says, no thank you on the MRP lease. Yeah, me and him did some talking about that too. Just be aware, even the newer truck have issues as well. He has a 26 Kenworth in the shop constantly for about 2 months. Thankfully, the majority of the problems on the newer trucks are under warranty. That's why I wanted a 24 guy. 24 and 25 model trucks are the ones you want to get. With a little bit of miles, and that way, if any issues are there, they've already been worked out. Hopefully,
yeah. When I turn this one in, I'm actually considering a Volvo that has. I don't want to go much over 100,000, but maybe somewhere around 100,000. That way, the initial bugs are worked out of it.
So Wes says I'm getting 8 in mine, and I'm in a 26, but he idles a lot. Wes also says I was coming back to Swift anyways.
Oh, the my 7 miles per gallon doesn't include my idle. That's just straight driving. Does not include the idle time. That's just driving.
Okay. Richard says check the truck out Tuesday, sign the paperwork, then take the driving test Wednesday. Okay, good deal, man. I knew it was next week. Please don't come to Detroit. More freight for me. Ha ha. And we got rules in the house. Rules. Rich's Smokers, West Virginia. I know that's a lot in your tongue to say. Go Prime Inc. Prime Rules. So if anybody's seen that Billy Madison movie, dual rules. Prime Rules. That's why I'm saying that.
Prime Rules in the slow lane.
Rich is a good buddy. He's been at Prime for at least 3 years, maybe closer to 4. My girl did the decals for my truck, also did his decals. Name of his company is, you're going to have to remind me, Rich, what the name of your company is, but the logo was awesome. So it came off, if you've all seen the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise, Cocktails and Dreams, his is something similar to that, and that's what his logo looks like. Come on, Rich, tell me what the name of your company is. Unless you don't want people to know. Anyway, Rich, I hope things are going well for you. Let me wait till he says something, and then we'll get into our weeks if you guys want to talk. Sorry,
I want to share something with you guys, man. Today,
there it is.
I am grandfather of 13 grandkids. I had my 13th grandchild today.
You're not old enough to have 13 grandkids.
Hey, I appreciate that.
So Rich says caviar and dreams is the name of his company. I couldn't remember the caviar part. Well, congratulations, Shannon, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We know your paycheck going at now.
Oh yeah, it was already going.
Shannon, since you like to talk like me, let's talk about your week, man. How was everything?
Okay, well, I did my first percentage run, and not too bad. I worked out the fuel. It got me there on the estimated amount that I thought, so I was able to keep the bulk of that rate. And I had a weird situation just now. Have you guys ever had a load without the proper pickup information?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I lost my second load, which is why I'm sitting now, because if I had got that, I would have still been rolling. But
you could have been on here earlier. That's exactly what happened to me on my load today.
So
had the wrong information on there.
So the planner, you got a hold of the planner, and the planner didn't have it or something, or what happened?
Hey, you guys didn't get my message? I had to send a fleet-wide message just to see if a planner would pick up and take a look at my load number, and nobody. So when I called Phoenix, he said, dude, I can't find a planner throughout the whole company. So he was like, we're going to take this load off you. And I was like, I'm not going to get penalized for that. I was put it like this. The guard shack had told me, I'm not trying to be mean, but you got to come with the PO or you got to get off the property. And that's the first time that's ever happened to me.
That's what they did to me. Did you go to the messages side and look at it?
Did I go to what?
To the messages side? Sometimes you got to go in the messages.
Man, I went to the messages. I went to the point. I went all the way. I mean, I went through everything, and the numbers they were looking for, I even showed it to her. I said, look, this is what I get. I do none of these numbers matter. You can't work with me with the bill of lading. It's another number down there. I was like, none of this works? She said, none of it. So I lost that load, and then but the guy hooked me up. He found me a load because he said, which way am I going? I said, well, I'm trying to get into Florida. And so he said, if you want to sit, he said, right now, I found out another thing too. So we can't get T-calls, huh? On percentage?
Not unless you want to pay for it.
Are you talking about picking up, or are you talking about dropping?
Right, picking up. He tried to put 2 T-calls on me to get me into Georgia, and he said, it won't even let me put the T-call on you.
You could pick up T-calls. You could pick
up
T-calls.
Time out, guys. Time out. What he's talking about, if it's T-called by the planner, he can't put it on. It's got to be on the load board as a T-call in order for them to put it on it, because there's no price on it. They haven't split the price up between the first driver.
Yeah. That's what he said. And I told him, I said, man, I heard something about that, because I know we get fined basically if we do T-call. So I said, there's something going on right now until they get it smoothed out. As to if it's not available, I don't think you can just put it on me. And he's like, yeah, that's probably what it is. So I ended up having to sit, and I'll pick up this other load going to Florida tomorrow and close out. I'll close out the week, but I might be able to snag something from Jacksonville on Tuesday. I might be able to squeeze another 400 or 500 miles. But
go up to because on Monday night I'm dropping in Bloomsdale, right at Savannah area. So Tuesday I'm picking up in that Pooler, the same area.
Bloomingdale, not Bloomsdale.
What
is it with you and city names, man? Albany and Bloomsdale. It's Bloomingdale.
Whatever. So, I was saying,
you shit up worse than Jonah does.
Nah.
Speaking on you, Eddie.
All right, let me read these comments.
I think if you find it in Jacksonville, go up to Savannah.
Tyler Smith says, good evening from Missouri. No, Shannon, Psalm, Dion, don't tell Shannon to go to Texas. Not yet, man. Let's get that deal worked out first. Come on. Congratulate Shannon, says Chris McAllister. Psalm Miracle, which is Dion, he says, I'll help you out. Shannon, if you want to talk to Dion, man, I'll be more than happy to hook you two up. He's actually got I don't want to go over it right here, right now, but he's got a good little loop that might work for you.
Huh. Yeah, we'll talk.
We'll talk. I'll get him over to you. Michael Shepard says, I'm sitting at 1,800 and have a 1,700 load for Monday heading to Savannah. Okay.
Nice.
And JC says, question, on the loads that are marked T-call, it looks like those are at the terminal, and it seems like the rates are cheap, like $1 a mile or so. Of those loads, people loaded and didn't. Basically, yes, that's what it is. Not all of them are $1 a mile. Some of them are very good. I saw one the other literally that delivered like 25 or 30 miles away, and it paid like $400. So you really got to look at those loads very carefully.
Yeah, like the load I'm picking up a load off the yard here in Richmond. I did the load the other day, and somebody T-call one here, and it's going like 300 miles, and they pay like $600 and something, like $2 a mile, a little over $2 a mile. And then it's first come, first serve, and I get there. And shoot, it took them 20 minutes the other day when I was there to unload it.
So,
wow.
all of you guys need to come up with and Dion's got a good one, and I don't want to get over it. I've got one that I'm working on. I actually got 2 deals that I'm working on, and James knows about them, and I've told a couple of you guys. But I'm trying to work out some Southeast regional shit is what I'm trying to do that works good for us in the Southeast. I know Chris is working on some shit up there around his area. He likes to run in Georgia a lot because of
Georgia and Alabama. Alabama. Yep.
And Mike up there, he just he's kind of like the redheaded stepchild. He'll run whatever makes money, and I'm the same in a roundabout way. And Jonah, he goes home about every other weekend. So
I almost took a load to Salt Lake City the other day.
Jonah's got an IROC he's building at home, so he wants to go home and build on that IROC.
Jonah drinks that crimson juice too much.
Hey.
Chris McAllister says, I've seen a couple of calls, loads for $1.50, $2 here in Columbus the past couple of days. Chris, you need to not take anything under the $2 rate, dude.
Right now.
You're wasting your time, and you'd be better off on the dollar rate if you're taking something that cheap. And quite frankly, you need to be closer to 2.25 mile. And like I said, I'm at $1.98 this week, and I'm a little disappointed in that. It needs to be higher. And the only reason it ended up being that way is because I end up taking this load to get me up to Michigan, and then the one I had kind of canceled. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get where you need to be. That's just the way shit happens sometimes. But I'm trying to work on a regular route that will hopefully take me home, if not every weekend, but possibly every other weekend, and I'm working on it right now.
Let me know. That's gonna be I'm gonna follow you up then.
Where do you live at?
We in the same area.
Where do you live at?
Wesley Chapel.
Only 70 miles from y'all.
Okay. All right. I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna let my Florida guys know. What we got going on once I figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm only 70 miles from y'all, so.
Yep. Where you at?
I'm in Zephyr Hills.
That's right.
Oh, he up the street from me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in Zephyr Hills, about 74 miles from you guys.
Yeah.
So the wife said, sorry, baby boy, I'm late. Hi, handsome rabbit, and other not so bad looking drivers you have on. Well, don't be Jenny and say they're all fat and ugly or anything. Jesus. I'm even saying her name.
You got to worry about that.
Huh?
But I know I'm ugly, so I ain't got to worry about that.
Dion, I sent you the link, brother. I'll send it to you again. He wants to come in the show.
But yeah, my theory is to stay away from the because I used to go up like Chattanooga Mountain. I used to go up the North Carolina, Asheville, that mountain there. So I'm just trying to stay
off of that. I just got off of that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to stay in Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama area where I don't have to deal with
keep it flat.
I guess going up those mountains. Yep.
I apologize, Dion. I thought I sent it. I sent it to you. I just did.
Yeah, on this run, man, I was top. I'm at 40,979, and I had to run all the way up to Virginia. And those hills just killed my tank.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I made a mistake.
That's why I'm staying down in Georgia because I don't have to deal with that crap. Pasadena and all that.
No, you just have to deal with Atlanta all the time.
Huh?
You just have to deal with Atlanta all the time.
Well, no, because I'm staying pretty much the southern part. Like today, I picked up. Like tomorrow, I'm picking up in Palmetto, but I'm going to go through Atlanta to get down to Tifton, Georgia, to Target. Then I'm dead heading to Albany to go to Opelika, Walmart. Then after that, Monday I'm picking up in Moody, Alabama, going to Bloomingdale, Georgia. So
all right,
pretty good week going on me right now.
Yeah, I was going up to South Carolina tomorrow, but that load just got canceled. So I'm kind of looking. I'm still trying to figure out where I've been looking at. I was hoping to be able to set something like that up in Texas, but everything's so spread apart that every time I try to do it on paper, it's just not working out. So
let me get these guys. Alex says it's he's at 3,000 already, and it's only Saturday. Hey, Dion, just a minute, buddy. E-Dog says, good evening from Alabama. So, E-Dog, are you Giovanni's buddy that started with him? Let me know in the comments. I believe you are, and I hope you're doing well, man. So, E-Dog, if it's the same guy, my trainee that I had, Giovanni, that graduated 3 weeks ago, he was running the same times that Giovanni was. So, no, I'm in Alabama. I'm not in Michigan. I'll be in Michigan probably Monday, I would say. JC says, okay, the few I saw were $300 to $400 for 300 to 400 miles. How about the loads that want a food grade trailer? Which trailers are considered food? Buddy, they just have to be a clean trailer, and in that case, it needs to be clean. You got to make sure it's really clean on the inside, sweeped out. And also, you probably should get at least an 18 trailer anew, one that starts with a 1.8, because
less than 10 years.
Yeah, most of those places want a 10-year-old trailer. If you get a 17 trailer, some of the 17s were built in 16. That's why you need to get at least an 18 trailer, just so you know. Don't make the mistake like I did.
Hey, Rabbit, you're a lot uglier in person.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Hey, your speaker is really, really low, man.
Yeah, we can barely hear you.
I don't know.
We can barely hear you.
I don't know what. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. Let me figure all this shit out. This is my
I think you
first
got.
time
I think you got your Bluetooth mic on or something. Do you have a Bluetooth headset? Or something?
No,
like in the distance.
I'm on the. You know what? Let me disconnect from the truck. Because,
why don't you? Disconnect from the truck. So,
yeah,
Chris, I didn't. My load this morning booked is for tomorrow around $2.40 a mile. I was just responding to JCT about T-calls bringing $1. And Michael Fernandez says, you're in Kissimmee. Good evening, everyone. I got a little side hustle there in Kissimmee. I might have something going. Michael Shepard said, have those fuel prices come down yet in Georgia? I got $4.95 last night in Savannah, Georgia, and I went ahead. It was not a QT or anything. It's called En Route. There's a bunch of those along I-95. Jonah, you've seen them too. En Route or En Route or something.
Yeah.
$4.95 a gallon. It's the cheapest fuel that I saw within, a good radius, and about 50 cents cheaper than everywhere.
Yep.
I got $5.15 today, so I was happy about that.
There's a 1.9 in Savannah that was $5 I saw today.
Okay. Levi says, would I have good luck getting home every other weekend living in Northeast Arkansas? Buddy, Arkansas is an awesome state. You might even be able to get home every week with Arkansas. Definitely think you can get home every other weekend.
How long you been driving? We shouldn't be worried about getting home yet.
RJ Trucking, good evening, everybody. And E-Dog says, nope. I'm sorry. I thought you were the same guy. I apologize. Evan says, I'm hoping to be getting some miles. I took the last 2 days off and only have like 900 miles. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Easily.
Evans, Aaron, me and you need to talk, buddy. I don't know what your thing is and what you got going on, but I personally think you might be better off doing what we're doing, buddy. I just don't. You're going over your numbers, and I know it gets you home a lot. I don't know what your. I mean, if you got to get home every week, I get it. I understand, but you're definitely not making the money you need that you should be making, in my opinion. If you want to call me tomorrow, man, I'll tell you what we got going on. E-Dog says, I'm thinking about coming onto the owner-operator side. I'm company driver now. You should, man. Right now, the getting's good.
And
how's the audio? How's the audio?
A lot better.
Whoa,
Good. We can hear you.
two of you.
Perfect.
Lot better.
Perfect. Yeah, it's the Freightliner trucks. They suck.
All right, so we're all on here. There's about 41 people on here. And Dion, we really didn't get to go over your week. And actually, the only person we talked about was mine and Michael's. Chris, it's your.
I don't know
after what me and you talked about this morning, Rabbit, I don't know if I want to disclose my week just yet because we don't know if it's going to stay consistent just yet.
That's fine.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
You just wanted to tell Shannon about it. I didn't know how far you wanted to go into it, but that's fine. Chris, what about your week, man?
Wait. Before you go, just know if what I'm doing right now, if this really stays consistent, you guys will be doing about $20,000 to $25,000 a month.
Are you talking about you talking about gross or is it net?
Take home.
Okay.
So, but me and Rabbit, we know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to fully disclose it because I don't want everybody to. I don't want to do it just yet. But we're gonna give it a couple of weeks and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna be in and out of the camera because I'm over cooking I'm cooking right now, so I'm gonna be in and out of the shots.
It's all good.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chris.
My week's been slow. Thursday I did 2 short runs, made $1,000. Friday I sat pretty much because I couldn't find nothing, and then today I was supposed to pick up a load at DHL, but it wasn't ready, so I'm picking it up tomorrow and doing 2 loads tomorrow, making another $1,000 with 2 runs, and then I'll do Moody to Bloomingdale on Monday and Tuesday, delivering Tuesday morning. So far, I should have another decent week, but yeah, it's been slow the first part.
Michael?
All right, right now I'm at, I deliver tomorrow afternoon, and I'm sitting at 2,500 right now, but the load, I just had a $1,300 load cancel, so I'm kind of behind the gun right now, but the load I have right now is $230 a mile, picked it up in Louisiana. I'm a day behind on it because I had trailer issues, and so I ended up picking up a day late because the trailer lights went out on it and it took them a day to figure out that they couldn't fix it, and then I got that trailer dropped and got a new trailer, went and got the load. Thank goodness they didn't actually take it away from me. So right now I'm sitting at about $230 a mile, and I'm at about 25, just a little over 2,500 miles or dollars for the week.
All right, Arizona, it's your turn, buddy.
I had a pretty good week this week. I'm up here in Richmond right now, picking up a load, T-car load, going back to South Carolina, and I'm at like 29 for the week right now, and then I'm gonna pick up. Yeah, then I'll pick up and I'm reload and go back and go to Pennsylvania. Another Walmart load going to Pennsylvania.
You got to look at it like this: if you make 2,900, if your truck grosses 2,900 and you did good on your fuel, you're still going to bring home about 1,700.
Yeah, that's just after Monday, and then I'm gonna pick up another Walmart load and take it to Pennsylvania. That'll pick me at like 44 for the week.
Yeah. So your week isn't even over. So you're gonna take home over $2,000.
Yeah. So that pick me at at 44 like on Tuesday. I'm gonna deliver it Tuesday, and then it depends on what time I get that Tuesday. I'm trying to squeeze in another little short run.
Yeah.
Now,
about 400 miles.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys noticed if because all of these loads are based on Phoenix times. So if you pick up a load on a Tuesday and you get it dropped off before 12 o'clock Phoenix time, that load is still going to be paid to you for the week. We know that. Yeah.
All the way up until Tuesday midnight, just to let you know.
Exactly. Yep. All the way up to Wednesday midnight. So
let me read these couple comments here real quick. And so G. Harless says on Monday he'll be at 3,900 at 1,700 miles. And Carl Brady said, "Sup, Rabbit and company. Y'all be getting a lot of Wednesday push loads through. Last 4 weeks, I had Wednesday loads go to paycheck. You're always going to get your loads as long as you get them delivered by Wednesday midnight, Phoenix time. You'll always get paid on them as long as they are prepaid customers, meaning the big companies, which is 95% of our customers are prepaid customers.
Yep. Exactly.
The only ones you won't get paid on are like the spot market loads from the mom and pop places. You'll have a difficulty doing that.
Yeah, it's the same with fuel. Same with fuel.
Yep.
Yeah, the my biggest challenge right now is I went from grossing 3,200 miles a week on the mileage just before the fuel spikes, and I was taking home about $1,300 to $1,400 a week. Now I'm grossing $4,000 $4,200, and I'm barely taking home $1,000.
Because you must be there's something that you're not doing right with your fuel. Then that's the only way.
What he's having problems with is
he got issues with his truck, so he's playing catch up. He got
a
lot of catch up.
Okay, that's why. Yeah,
I'm struggling to get 7 miles. Yeah, I'm struggling to get 7 miles per gallon.
Yeah, so he's staying at the fuel pump.
That's your
that's the problem.
It sounds like it's a turbo issue or it's a fuel issue.
The turbo is, according to my scanner, the turbo is putting out, because I've got a scanner now that can scan live data. Mm-hmm. The turbo is spooling up like it's supposed to, and I've also done. I haven't done the fuel rail test on it yet. I still need to do that. I didn't even think about that one. I'm going to do a fuel rail test because I'm pretty sure this will do that. But the turbo tested good, and it's spooling up like it's supposed to. So what I got to thinking about this afternoon is I wonder if I've got an air leak somewhere in the air charger or the air charger.
Your air. No, it's either a turbo, a fuel injector issue, or it's
a truck issue. He got that should have went to Austin. Tell you the truth.
That
truck should have never gotten pushed through by Swift. That truck should have went to Austin. They dogged that truck out.
How many miles are you getting per gallon, even on a non-loaded?
My best, is 8 miles per gallon under 25,000 pounds. Anything
8 miles
over
per gallon?
Yeah. Once I reach about 30,000 pounds, it drops down to 7.
Okay, then you got a fuel. You got a issue going on. You're overfueling. It's a U issue because if I only average about 7 miles per gallon, and I'm killing it on the fuel game. You're overfueling, and you're not.
No, I fuel up at the beginning of the week.
No, see, that's where you're fucking up, dude. Don't fill the goddamn truck ever. My truck has never been full, not once. The only time my truck was ever full is when I picked up the truck. Other than that, it's at a half a tank at the beginning of the week, and it's at an empty tank by the time I get to by the time I get to where I'm dropping off that load.
Yeah,
you're overfueling. That's a issue.
I can't. How can I be? Okay. Then how am I overfilling when at the end of the week, my Wednesday, when I deliver my last load, I'm down to 1/8. I only have enough fuel to complete the very last load. So how am I overfilling?
If you're at 1/8, that means you still have 60 gallons of fuel. That means you can still make it to your next pickup.
No. But see, you're missing a vital point. He's got a truck that's not in good shape. So he's got other issues going on than just a regular, let me hook up, put some fuel and roll out. He's got issues. The truck has issues.
I understand that, but he's still getting good fuel economy. He's getting the same fuel economy as I am.
7 miles per gallon. I've had as low as 6 miles per gallon.
Okay. I get like 9. I get like 9 on my truck.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just going off of what you said. You said you were getting 8 miles at times. With 30
under 25,000 pounds.
Yeah, and then you say you were getting 7.5. That's basically where you want to be at because that allows you to freaking run and be able to do the mathematics on your miles per fuel ratio.
Okay, but if what I'm trying to understand is you're saying I'm overfueling. Okay,
what's your fuel look like?
But how am I overfueling if I'm going down to 1/8 by the end of the week? When my last dropped my last load, I've only got an eighth of fuel, so I'm using the amount of fuel that I'm purchasing. So it can't be an over purchasing fuel.
Okay, but can I ask you a question? You said you're filling up at the beginning of the week.
At the beginning of the week, yes.
Okay. Why are you even filling the truck all the way up in the first place?
Because
you should hold on. You should only be filling, like, the only time you put fuel in that truck. Let's say it's the beginning of the week. Let's say it's Monday. All right. Let's say you're on empty and it's Monday and you have a load that you know you're gonna have to put 400 miles a week in. All you got to do is divide that by that 400 by 7, and that's how much fuel you put. You don't fill the truck up all the way.
Okay, so
what are you talking about? You're overfueling, brother.
I can't be overfueling. There's no way I'm overfueling.
Hey, come down. Me and you've had this discussion before, Dion, and I'm on Mike's side. I buy fuel where it's cheap. I don't.
Yeah, too. That's what I was just going to ask Dion. Why?
I understand that, but this is why people are running into these issues because they're not putting the mathematics into it. They're going based off of, oh, this is what seems right, but obviously
you gotta understand
into these fuel
but
issues.
Why?
Time out, Dion. You got to understand. A lot of us use our own fuel cards too. We don't run into these issues because of that. We use our own fuel cards too, to where the fuel doesn't come out off the com data like you're using.
I am using com data.
I use my own fuel.
Okay. Well, we're using that too.
I use my own fuel card.
Yeah, that doesn't even go into effect. Shannon said he's got a truck that's in poor shape.
Yeah.
That he wants
What's your fuel system look like?
It's an MRP truck.
What's your fuel system look like? What's your fuel system look like? The one in the bowl. No, the one in the bowl. What does it look like?
Oh, it's only about a quarter inch off the bottom.
No. Is it cloudy?
No, it's clear.
It's clear. Okay.
It's clear?
Yeah, it's
last
clear.
time you had
Is the filter black? Is the filter black?
Yeah.
It's not. I just did a PM on it a week and a half ago, and it was not black. It was not black when I did the PM, and it was clear when I did the PM. But I can't. I'm still curious on how he thinks I'm overfueling because that doesn't even make sense to me.
Has the truck had an overhead ran on it? Have you had the overhead ran on that truck?
No, I'm not putting that. I can't. I'm just came out of $5,000 in the hole. So
he's looking for 6 months to come. He need to get to his 6 months.
5 months. 5 months. That truck will be gone.
Yeah. He need to get to his 5 months. That's all.
If I was keeping this truck, I would do a deeper dive into what's going on.
Okay,
but I'm not keeping the truck. Yeah.
How much are you spending per week on fuel? Let me ask you that.
About $1,700 to $2,000 a week.
Thank you. You're overfueling.
Okay, but I can't be overfueling. That's not possible. That is an impossibility that I'm overfueling.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It's not possible, but you're doing it.
I got about 12.
I can't even comprehend that. That doesn't even make sense because if I ended my week with a half a tank or a full tank of fuel, then I would agree that I was overfueling. But I'm ending my week with almost empty, so I'm using the fuel that I'm purchasing. If I was to go by your philosophy, then I could end up, instead of filling my tank at 530, I'll be in areas where I could end up spending $5.75 a gallon versus $5.30 when I filled it up.
Yeah, I mean, but either way, like you said, like even before I got onto what I'm doing right now, and I was just running all over the place, dude. I was doing only about $600. Rabbit, what was it when I first came over here? I think I spent $580 in fuel, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So $580.
You're doing almost $2,000 in
Is that
fuel,
prior?
bro.
Is that prior to? Hey, Dion, is that prior to April 1st?
Even with it being April 1st, I still haven't spent 1,000 in fuel.
How many miles? Okay, so you spent $500 in fuel. How many
miles
miles were you driving?
Yeah, how many miles
Anywhere from 17 to 2,000 miles a week, because I'm booking my loads properly. It all falls on you at the end of the day. You gotta accept your accountability. But there's people right here on this channel right here. You're looking at all of us brothers. We all wanted to succeed. Just listen. Instead of trying to combat it, why don't you just listen and say, okay, then what can I do properly to make it better?
Yeah, well, the thing is, what you're explaining doesn't make sense because you're saying I'm overfueling, and I don't see how that's a possibility.
Not only that, too, Dion, he's paying an extra $500 or $600 a fucking week on the MRP shit that he has no control over because the truck's a piece of crap and they're making him pay.
No, that part I understand. I understand that part.
No,
I understand that part.
Yeah, we're just talking about the fuel itself.
Yeah, I'm just talking only about the fuel because even if he has all these expenses, he still should be able to bring home something. Period.
Well, I bring about 1,000.
Huh?
I bring home about 1,000 on 4,000. But no, I mean, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm feeling. I want to understand it. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do for you.
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. If you got to run right now, and it was $500 or 500 miles, right? Right? Let's say you're fully on empty right now, and you got a load that was going to be $500 in total, or 500 miles round trip. How much fuel would you put in your truck? How much would you do?
75 gallons.
You put 75 gallons?
Yep. Okay,
and how much are you dividing that by?
I'm dividing 7 by 7 miles per gallon, which is my baseline fuel economy.
You're at 4
okay.
miles.
And you're absolutely right. That's good. So therefore, that's all you should be putting in. So by the time you get to your next destination, you should be down there on E.
Okay.
So
yes.
Therefore, you get your next load, and you do the same exact thing. I'm trying to understand how you're spending $1,700 to $2,000.
Oh, believe me, I am too.
I just filled my tank today, and it was $800. So
yeah. I feel
it's not that hard.
I just feel
mileage?
that.
Are you mileage?
No, I'm on percentage.
Okay, so you don't count. So anyway, next, back to my man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm very direct because
that's fine. I am too, and I'm just trying to understand how you're coming to the conclusion that I'm overfilling, because like you said, at the end of the week or at the end of the run, you should be close to empty. I get that. I understand that. But if I can get fuel, like going down to Florida, I filled up at 519. If I took this load all the way to Florida and then came back out, when I fill up in Florida, I'm going to be paying almost $5.50 or more per gallon.
No, I dig it.
I filled up on this load to try to get out of Florida before I bought fuel.
Yeah.
So my goal then with this, I want to be on empty, or at least
when you deliver,
I don't want to be
that one.
I want to be
Let's do it strategically. Let's say, like you say, you already know you're going to be going into an area. Let's say you're going to be doing that 500 miles, and you're going to be going into an area. You're going to be going into an area where you know the fuel is going to be fucked up. So what you do is you put instead of after you do your calculations, instead of just put the actual 75 in, let's do 80, 85, maybe 90. That way you have enough to go drop off, but you also have enough to get the fuck out of that bad area, and then you can go drive to a better area to get cheaper fuel. That's what I would say to do.
Yeah,
that's all.
And this is why I filled up on this load. When I had this load going down to Arcadia, Florida. I then had another load. I had a heavy water load coming out of Arcadia going up to South Carolina.
Yeah.
So I bought the fuel that I needed to go from Louisville to where I filled up today. And then I fueled up this morning before my load canceled because I knew I would then have enough fuel to get down to Arcadia and at least get back up to the Florida border. That's why I filled up. And and when I say I'm filling up, that is how I am making the decision to fill up at the beginning of the week. Okay. But then I make sure that at the end of the week, I have no more than an eighth of a tank, or really close to an eighth of a tank, because I really don't like going below an eighth of a tank.
Let me get. Hold on. Can I say one more thing? Can I say one more thing? One more thing. Real quick.
We're behind on the comments. We're behind on the comments. Hold your thoughts. We're behind on the comments. Go ahead. Let me keep going. Jonah is sleeping, and I think James is falling asleep too, by the way.
No, I'm good.
Rig Pig says, great one again, guys. Thank you. Please don't forget to hit the like. Yeah, please, guys, hit the like. Been driving 5 years at Dollar General. Tired of unloading the trailer, but it's $1,500 on a 4-day week. Carl Brady says, I thought it was Tuesday, $1,500. Nope. It is Wednesday, midnight at Phoenix time. He's at 3,400 at 1,800-ish miles. Jason says, Mike, if you break down on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere, you'll wish you went into the shop and got that thing fixed.
It wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last time.
$10,000 tone bill.
Not to mention running empty is awful on filters. Empty mile per gallon should be like 9 or 10. There you go. There's a comment. We'll go back
I know what it should be. But
we'll go back on it in a second, guys. Calm down. Gigolo Joe says, what area are you running? Because if you're running in the mountains, you're going to struggle. So I'm going to tell you right now, guys, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi is where you need to be running right now. Yep. Those are the places. There's my boy Caslin. Caslin, I took that load. It was easy, by the way. Thought you'd know that. Carl Brady says, best place to fill up is in cheap areas needed. If you only fuel per load, you're at mercy of the regional prices. I agree, and that's one of the, and those are just things that we're going to agree to disagree. Everybody has their opinion. I like to fill up earlier in the week because I know I'm going to run the miles. I fill up, get the cheapest fuel that I can, and I go to the cheapest places I can. If I got to put 25, 50 gallons in to get to the cheap place, then I'm going to do it. I'm going to fill up when I get there. And around Monday, Tuesday or so is when I start spot fueling. If I'm running the Comdata card. Do your labs do this? Hard to hear with 2 or 3 guys talking over each other. Yeah, I agree, man. And, we try to work with it, but just like everything, guys, we're all very animated. We're all very goal-driven, and we like to put the information out there the best we can. Sometimes we get over on it. We try not to, but we do. Caslin says that's way too much fuel. I don't know where that comment came from.
That's probably from my $1,700 a week in fuel.
Yeah, probably. You know what? You're probably right. Michael Shepard said the only problem when you're figuring fuel is a lot of people are only doing MPG and distance in that equation. Don't forget weight and terrain. Yeah, I always what I do is if I'm going to spot fuel, I do. I use a 10 mile per gallon figure because I'm closer to 10. Even loaded, I'm usually in the high 9s. And I just put a little bit extra, like 10 or 15 gallons extra on top of that number.
Yeah.
For rain.
Stuff like that's a good outlook for sure.
How many miles for what? What are we talking about? The $2,000? How many miles, Mike?
Let me see what I ran last week.
So All Consuming Jaws says, smash that like. Yes, please do. Gigolo says, average Cascada should be 7.5 under 43 pounds of load. You have an injector issue, your truck might be running rich. And that's kind of one of the things that I was thinking about. Mm-hmm. You're fueling too much. In the bottom right, you're more than 600 a week on 2,000.
I know. I'm going through too much fuel. I understand that. The question is what?
Says, I'm trying to figure out how the hell you're spending 600 a week running 17 to 2,000 miles. If you run 2,000 miles, you're about 7.5. It's 285 gallons, and that's by 550 assuming. So I think he's talking about you, Dion, and we'll cover that in a second too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I have those numbers.
Gas card, it's $1567. Somebody's BS. Fuel is billed to the load. Wes, you're on here, man. Fuel is billed.
When I typed it.
So just didn't get a chance to talk. Just get the cheapest fuel and you book your load in. I'm not even going to read it. You're right. I agree. Southeast is a bit of a trap too. Good pay, but short miles, deadhead. 2 appointment times run shows. Texas is good. Texas is awesome right now. And Carl, to be honest with you, Southeast is where it's at right now, in my opinion. Especially Georgia, the states that I've talked about: Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida. South Carolina is a toss-up because you're dealing with mountains in South Carolina and North Carolina. And
you're gonna get weight.
Gary says, one thing I do is put injector cleaner every so often in my tank. All right, Dion, it's your turn, man. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, okay. So to that one guy's comment, well, in my truck on a fuel tank, on a full tank, I get about 1,300 miles, a little bit more over 1,300 off of one tank. That at $3, and this is it, and we're talking about before everything happened. So even though he's trying to be a sarcastic person or whatever, that was based off of the $329 I was paying. So that's what I was referring to at that point. Okay.
Yeah, you're in a Volvo, right?
No, I'm in a Freightliner. So to that guy, Caslin, or whoever the heck that was, go give your mother a hug and be a little bit better, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man, these people watch my show every week, man. Don't get them all pissed off, okay?
No.
Okay.
I'm here all the time too. This is just my first time on.
I just don't want to piss my guys off, man. Everybody has their.
So we're all brothers here. We're all brothers here. If you can't, and if you can't take a little bit of something, then you might be in the wrong lane. Because I could take that, but I'm also give it back to you. So don't say something I said was BS. The most important thing
is at least the Cardinals got rid of Kyler Murray. Okay, that's the most important thing.
So anyway. So 13 at 320. If you think about it, at 329 per gallon, and my truck gets 1,300 miles off of a full tank, possibly a little bit more. That's only $611. So actually, that's absolutely true because I ran an extra load as well. So that's why my fuel cost was at $680. So therefore, that proves that point. Now, I don't think it was Caslin. I'm sorry, Caslin. I probably got you mixed up with somebody, but it wasn't you. But aside from that, I think if I can't remember his name over here in the black with the microphone, the things on his ear.
That's Mike.
Okay. Yeah. If you haven't gotten everything fixed on your truck that you're looking into, yeah, it's possibly just something going down with your fuel regulation system. It's definitely, but if it continues to happen after you have your truck fully looked at, it's literally a you problem. Because, and here's the last part I was going to tell you. You said if you got a load going for 500 miles, you would put 75 to 80 gallons in. Actually, that shows you right there that you're overfueling because you only should be doing 70 to 71 gallons, actually.
Okay. If my truck was getting better fuel economies, I
went with you. I just went with you.
Wake up, James!
So, if my truck only...
You got 1,300 miles in the tank. You'd be getting 10 miles.
Hey guys, just one thing real quick, and then I'll let you argue some more. 63 people right now. It's the biggest one we've had yet. 63 people. So go ahead.
Okay.
You're welcome. Hey, James, you're welcome.
So you're saying okay, Dion's saying I'm overfueling because I'm buying it 7 miles per gallon. But if I don't buy that 75 gallons, I'm going to run out of fuel before I get my delivery. So I'm not over buying on fuel because that's what my truck requires to make the delivery. Now,
Yeah, it's just going down. It's just something wrong with the truck.
You're overbuying on fuel because your truck is borked.
is
Yeah,
broke.
yeah,
So
yeah.
to the question, okay,
That's
to the
why.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
and that's what I just said. I just said if
Yeah.
he
Your
goes and
truck
gets
is
his truck
broken,
fixed,
brother.
Yes.
if his truck, that's what I just said. Listen
Fix
properly.
it. Yep.
If he goes and gets everything done to the truck that's supposed to be fixed, if there is actually an issue, if he's still having these issues, it's a him problem.
Well, it's not a me. It's not a me problem.
Down in the middle of like North Carolina somewhere in the mountains, and they have to tow you and a loaded trailer. You're responsible for that.
We understand that, but
you're an owner, man. So get your stuff fixed.
Did you?
Okay, I'm giving the truck back in. Okay, I'm giving the truck back in 6 months. Why am I going to spend $7,000 to $8,000 to fix a truck that I'm going to give back?
Anyway. You'll spend that in fuel anyway.
Mike. I'm not saying any of this to attack you. It sounds like everybody. It sounds like the other dude's kind of going on the attack towards you. Dude, I understand what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I agree with what you're talking about. You're not going to be keeping that truck, so you don't want to spend the money. Okay. But at the same time, you are going to be spending that money.
You'll spend it in fuel.
If you don't.
How do I get a truck? How do I get them? I've talked to 3 shops about this, Swift shops, about this issue.
Don't go to a Swift shop.
Don't go to,
Has to. I have to. I cannot go to the MRP program because the MRP program, to get the truck paid for through Swift, the repair has to be approved. There is no error in the truck. There is nothing on the truck that says it is broken, so they will not approve diagnostics. I don't have 5.
He's gonna have to limp. He's gonna have to limp the next 4 or 5 months. And
one of 2 things has to happen, because I have talked to both on road, the shops. They will not approve a repair. Now, if I had the money in my pocket to take it into a shop and get it looked at, then I could do that. I don't have that. I don't have $3,000 or $4,000 just to have. Let me finish, please.
Go ahead.
I don't have $3,000 to $4,000 just to get this diagnosed. Right. So
I was about to say that.
One of 2 things: the truck has to break before they will get it looked at. So if I'm at the
right now,
I'm at the point now.
What the problem is
right. I'm going to let it's either going to make it for the next 6 months, or it's going to blow itself up. One of the 2 things.
I mean, I got an MRP truck, and
I do too. I
took mine to the dealer, and they fixed my truck at the dealer. But I had warranty work. They fixed my 5th wheel. This was like a couple months ago. They had my 5th wheel in.
Yes,
but yours under warranty.
Jonah, you need to fix the college football team that you like. Can Swift help you with that?
But no, I have talked to on-road. I've talked to on-road, and I've talked to the shops. Unless I have a check engine light or something that I can point to that says this truck is not working. Low fuel economy is not a justification in their mind.
No, it's not.
To pay to have the truck diagnosed.
So you said you had 5 lights on.
That's a light on. They can find out what's wrong with it. The light on.
Yeah, but the lights have nothing to do with the fuel economy. It's all AB. It's all the Cascadia has a systemic issue that there's like 4 lights that come on. You'll just be driving along, they'll come on. You shut the you stop for a little bit. You shut the truck off for a few minutes, and it resets. Every Cascadia I've had for the last 5 years has done that.
Is your truck regenning a lot?
No, it does not.
No, mine don't. But when I got my truck, I took mine to the dealer and had him do I had him do the overhead on my truck when I first got my truck.
I have no doubt this truck needs an overhead. Yeah. There's no doubt. $300,000. It needs an overhead.
I went home for Christmas.
How many miles does
I just cut mine on the brake line and did an overhead.
Just a little over 400,000.
too many miles. It was dogged out. That's all. They should have went to auction. It should have never came over to this program.
Yeah, then he got less of miles. My truck got less of miles than his truck. And
I got 310. I got 310 and mine's a 24.
I drove a 22 that had 600 and it got better fuel economy.
I have 410 on mine.
Yeah.
I got 309.
He's losing that fuel somewhere, and it may just be cheaper to take it to a third-party mechanic and have them diagnose it.
But
you're going $5,000 in fuel in 4 months.
That's going to be out of his own pockets most likely.
I don't have the money.
It's going to be out of his own pocket anyway.
That's what I did to my truck when I first got mine. I had mine diagnosed. I took mine to Freightliner, and Freightliner did mine.
So Mike, have you put any like Lucas fuel treatment or anything in
I've put 2 bottles in it. Yeah, I just put my second bottle in this tank. And so far I haven't it is running smoother, but I haven't noticed any difference in fuel economy.
He put some Sopranos red sauce in it.
So now you
so now what do about a quarter transmission fluid in that junker and let it run through it.
So do you reset every week or every trip, or what do you do to reset your mileage?
I at the beginning of the week, because to track my actual,
I reset mine every week. Yep.
Yeah, I use 2. I use trip A or the main trip for my week, and then I use trip B for each day.
Do your trip. Do your trip. Reset that completely. It'll reset all of them at
yeah, it does. But after I deliver my last load, then I reset my trip, and then I use the trip A or whatever it's called for my daily to watch my daily stuff.
Okay.
Because I reset mine on Thursday mornings or Wednesday nights.
I'm just really I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, so if it's not turbo, you don't have a check engine, you don't have a fuel management system issue, you don't have a fuel filter issue.
It could be a fuel rail. It could be a fuel rail.
I mean, it could be all of those things.
Yep.
But all of those things that we're mentioning, you would have a check engine light on for.
I mean, it could be as simple as tires, his alignment could be off.
That's what nobody's thinking about.
He could be leaking fuel from his fuel filter. That wouldn't show
code. Okay, if it's a filter, it'll shut it off after a certain amount of time.
Exactly.
The fuel filter, it'll shut it off.
Yeah,
with the fuel rail. Yeah. When I did mine, I took mine to the dealer. They did like a whole fuel rail, and I had O-rings. I had 2 O-rings that did overhead on mine. And I'm running by everything.
Exactly. Jonah's absolutely right. All of these issues that we're talking about and all of these possibilities, it would set off a check engine light.
Yeah.
So
if there's no check
engine light from the fuel filter and it never set a light.
So right now I'm at 24,000 pounds in the box, and I am sitting at 640 miles for the week. 7.4 miles per gallon with 25,000 pounds in the box.
That's very good.
What's your terrain?
That's very good.
Coming out, it's been a mix of flat and hills. I came out of Ohio.
That's good. Yeah. 7.4 miles per gallon on fuel is actually good. That's why.
Not in a Cascadia, it's not. Not in a Cascadia, it's not.
For an older one with lots of miles, that's not too terrible.
Actually, that's actually good because if you're getting more than that, that's even better. That's why I said it's good.
But this is the fuel economy really I'm getting, and I'm so.
And you're going through mountainous terrain. You're going through up and hills and down. That's pretty fucking good.
To the question earlier of how much fuel I was using, and I just lost. I didn't clear.
Well, why don't you find?
So last year I went through 22. I did 2,226 miles. I purchased fuel. Was 1,978 at about $5.50. I averaged about $5.50 per gallon last week.
Let me get through these comments and get caught up. So Caslin agrees Southeast and the Midwest are the best. Now, guys, I got a lot of comments, so let me get caught up here.
Go ahead, Rabbit.
Then it's Texas. Gigolo Joe says, Rabbit, that truck you got gets great mile per gallon under heavy load. You know, and that's that's a true statement. It does like running heavy loads. 44,000 pounds. I mean, it was nothing for me to get in the high 9s and low 10s.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you get in like the 10s? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
dope.
The wife says, leave Dion alone. She loves your ink. Fran
tell your wife I love you too. Hey, we were just talking about her this morning. Tell her I said I love her too. When am I coming home for dinner?
Yeah. Fran Mariah says, hey, Fly Rabbit, Nicole in chat. Thank you, but thank you for coming in, Fran.
All right, give me just a moment. I got to check on my noodles.
So Captain says Kyler Murray is going to win a Super Bowl with Minnesota this year.
He's absolutely right. I agree.
Hey, Fran. And Carl Brady says it also isn't helping that rates are plot same as March, even when the fuel surcharge is off. It's high, still seeing mostly 2.2 to 2.7, which isn't much higher than March. Buying 7 here and there, and I never do that fill up ever. So you never fill up, okay? Fran Mariah says he's doing right, 75 gallons enough to deliver and go to sleep with. I just, guys, you know, everybody has their opinions on fuel in here, and I disagree with Dion on this, and I disagree with you guys. I fill up at the beginning, spot fuel later in the week when it comes.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Everybody,
it depends on what price I find. If I find that 4s, I'm topping it all. I'm taking.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, I can cover 2 or 3 loads off that $4 gallon gas I find versus taking off and then getting hit with $5.65 or $5.89. No, I ain't doing that.
Everybody has their opinion. So Mark McGuire's back. Whatever, move on. Move on out of there. Why don't we just? I'm not in the mood tonight, so let's just take care of that issue right now. All right, no more comments from Mark McGuire. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for bullshit tonight.
Me either, Rabbit. I'm right there with you, brother.
This reminds me of conversations with my ex-wife. Go to Swift. They guarantee any mess ups. They're cheaper though. The mega shops. No, you go to Swift. Absolutely. Yep, most definitely. I agree. You can tell them your fuel mileage is down, and you can take it to Jesus in Lancaster Swift Terminal and tell him what you're getting, and he will figure it out quick. Did you hear that, Michael?
There you go.
Go see Jesus in Lancaster. I thought he was making a funny comment about Jesus, but
no, I know who Jesus is. Jesus. I've talked to him on several occasions. He's actually really good. I like.
Most of us know who Jesus is here. I wasn't even talking about the real Jesus.
Amen. Amen.
Amber Light, go to work, driver. Don't use Lucas. Use max mileage is the best fuel treatment. The dash is not accurate.
I'm not. I've never. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I've used it on 2 trips, but I'm not really sold on the. Yeah, I believe in the for the.
I'm way behind on comments. You guys argued for 15, 20 minutes here. Let me get these comments caught up. Fran Mariah is going to be a math wizard here. Right, the dash is not accurate. Do the math yourself. I'm. You know what? If you take time to do all the math, guys, you don't have time to. Yeah, you don't have time to deliver loads. I've said it many times in the past. I'm not being mean or anything, but just truck drive. Figure it out as you go. Are you leaking fuel from your tank? Do you have a pinhole? And that might be a good suggestion for you to look at too, Mike. When you get up in the morning, look and see if you got any fuel. Because my brand new Volvo that I got back in 2022, that was one of the issues with it. It had a small fuel, like a pinhole leak, and they had to fix it. I only had like 7,000 miles on the truck when that came up.
I've been looking for fuel leaks because that's kind of one of the things I've been wondering about, but I have yet to find one. But I check that on a regular basis.
All right, let's read the comments, guys. CV Solutions, never go by what dash MPGs. It's not correct. Mine is within a half a mile per gallon.
So is mine. I've tested mine.
Oh my god!
And I've tested. And trucking T-bone, absolutely. Pen to paper, fill it up. Fill it up. That's right. Get the cheapest gas, or the cheapest diesel, excuse me. Always buy the cheapest. Take your truck to Laredo, Houston, or North Nevada. They're the best shop. Laredo's the only one that knows how to clear amber lights. That's good to know.
Okay.
I have a code reader that I can clear all my lights now.
Trucking with T-bone, 8.2 and 42.6 in the box currently. Yeah, I had 44 the other day, and I was getting like 9.8.
What truck is T-bone driving?
I don't know. He's never said. I don't ask people where they drive at half the time.
No, what kind of truck? What kind of truck?
That's
what
absolute.
You got T-bone. It'll take us an hour to get to his comment because of them arguing back and forth, but we'll finish.
No, come on, Rabbit. We're not arguing. We're just trying to figure out his truck. We're trying to figure out his truck, brother.
Glad to have you in, Virgil. The thing is, you don't pay pump price. You pay IFTA. You should be following Swift's suggestion. I disagree with that.
Oh, absolutely. You don't even know. Okay, next.
Swift suggestions are terrible.
Next. I would get $6 a gallon if I was following
Right. They send you to the big three.
Whatever, you know.
Hey, everybody, wave your hand. Next.
Do not follow their fuel.
No. Unless you like paying for fuel.
Okay.
T-Bone's got a 2020 Cascadia, so there you go.
Okay.
Go ahead, guys. You want me to? Wes, you know what? You ain't done a lot of talking. Let's hear you say some stuff.
What's up, Wes?
Stuff? not a lot going on with me. I mean, I did a 34, and now I'm up at the Costco up in Detroit. I'm going to be delivering this load in the morning and picking up a load going down to Coralton. Gotta love those automotive loads. But, you know, the way I run the fuel is I see what route I'm going, and I get the fuel where it's the cheapest, and I fill up, you know, and that so far has worked out for me. You know, it's just the big thing is, you know, they bill by the load, even if you're on percentage. And just plan by the end of the week that, you know, when the pay period cycle's over, you end the week with the least amount of fuel. I mean, you end up paying for it anyway. That's just going to make your settlement a little bit bigger, because even if you do fill up, it's going to equal out the following week anyway. So just get the cheapest fuel you can, because you start playing all these little games like, oh, I'm going to get 5 gallons here, I'm going to get 10 gallons there. I mean, you end up losing in the long run.
How long have you been a trucker?
I've been a trucker for 15 years. I was an independent owner operator. I've you know, ran my own authority. You know,
you're talking to a 24-year vet, dude. I've been out here before there was even any automatics.
Oh wow.
I mean, I never flown your boat, brother.
You've been out here out of air days.
James, I gotta interject. James, you just told me I don't look old enough to have 13 grandkids. Dion, you don't even look 24 years old.
Shut up. Shannon, shut up.
You've been out here with a out of air.
Time is money. Money is time. You spend all that time.
Hey, Shannon. I appreciate it. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you know what? I don't have everything.
All right, so
you don't even look 24.
Comments. Got to be careful with that. If will get you on the back end. And Fran Mariah, once again, well, that's why you're all paying too much for fuel, because you think you know more than the billionaires. Just saying, try it. You don't fuel the gallon. I'm not even going to go through that.
He's a troll.
No, she's not a troll. She's been on here before. So, Fran, when I first came to Swift, I followed, being a dumbass like most of us when we're first new, I followed their fuel suggestions, and I was broke all the time because of it. I figured that out within the first 2 weeks. Don't follow their fuel suggestions.
Their fuel suggestions are so getting the discounts that they've worked out with the different companies.
That's
so
right.
They don't pass on to us.
Yeah, it gets them the discount. Only company drivers. Company drivers should follow the fuel solution that they present.
Yep.
Us, we need to do it how we've been doing it. Where you find it, it's golden, you get it.
Now, Fran, I know you came from Swift, and I know you worked here. That's, to me, that is a very dumb comment that you just said. Even Charlie and Jeff, and I know you go on their show, they say the same thing all the time too. I don't even know why you made that comment. You came from Swift, Fran.
Because those fuel routes are for company drivers, and it's assumed
the
cost
don't
plus
be
discounts.
the gap they want to be to do the states. I don't know what that means.
And they don't pass that discount on to us. So it may be cheaper for them, but it's not cheaper for us.
Fran, they're getting $2+ a gallon off. They're getting the lowest prices at the stop. We don't get their price. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? She knows that. I don't even know why she's making that comment. She absolutely knows that because she worked at Swift. Even Charlie and Jeff tell you that all the time. I know you watch their show. I've seen you comment before. They talk about it all the time. Don't follow their fuel suggestions.
Now, if we got the discounts, if they were passing the discounts on, then yeah, it would make sense. But
yeah, if we got the reach around, it'd be great. But they don't give us that.
Carl says if you're fueling with the big three, then you don't have to just hate money. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Right?
And you don't have to. You just
Fran's doing the biggest flex of all to you guys. I also have a paid-off truck for Swift, so I know what I'm talking about. Just because you have a paid-off truck from Swift doesn't mean that that's right. I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing, but with the fueling, and if you did that and you follow their fueling advice, then yeah, you do know what you're doing.
You must have been eating ramen or something.
but also at the question, why isn't she? If it's so good, why isn't she still at Swift?
She bought a truck elsewhere, but she talks about it all the time. And that's okay. She says, I watch Charlie and Jeff. I don't always agree with them, but they know what they're talking about. Well,
so if you follow their fuel route, you're going to be paying $1 more.
It's not that they know what they're talking about. That's just they're talking about what you agree about.
I'm on. This is the Fly Rabbit Show. So bear with me a second. Let me get my words in. You know.
Go ahead.
I watched Charlie and Jeff, and she says that, but she knows that she's wrong on that, and she can say whatever we want to. What makes it cool? See this big flag in the back behind our screen here? We're in the United States of America, guys. We can disagree and do things that we want to, however we want to. That's why we're in business for ourselves, and we learn stuff as we go through. Not saying she's right or wrong, but to me, she's wrong, in my opinion. And that's what
with you, Rabbit.
Michael, Dion, and Michael, you all have your disagreements on fueling. I disagree with Dion too. But again, that's why this flag is flying high of this video.
I don't necessarily disagree. I don't disagree with him. I was just trying to understand how he was coming to the conclusion of I was overfueling. I just wasn't understanding where he was coming from on the overfueling. I don't disagree with him. I just wasn't comprehending.
What I would like you to do. I'm gonna put my number out there right now. Get a pen and paper. Take my number down. Me and you need to just speak one-on-one without so many fucking opinions.
Let's stop.
I can help you out.
Why don't I pass your all's numbers and pass?
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. You can do that, Rab. Rab, you can do that, brother.
Let me read these comments. In 17 years,
and again, just because me and Rabbit disagree about something does not mean me and Rabbit are against each other. Because me and Rabbit, we have great conversations that we agree. You guys don't understand.
I've got to go through these comments, guys. The purpose of the show is to read these comments, and when I can't read the comments, then we can't have a show. That's why we talk about stuff. So in 17 years, he's never paid IFTA, and I've always received IFTA. And another thing, too, guys, even one of the other guys earlier, we're pissing people off. We've lost like 15 people off this because we're all talking over each other, and we can't do that. It doesn't make sense. So Fran says she has her own authority now. We knew that. Truck with T-Bone, I get the cheapest argument, but you're not talking about IFTA in the account. I get the cheapest. Yeah, you're right. IFTA needs to be a part of it too, but I don't get in. Me personally, I don't get into the scientific thing and the mathematical stuff with IFTA. I should, but I don't. I buy wherever.
Debate with Rabbit.
Said
I had that debate with you once.
Yep, we sure did. But again, and that's why we all live in America, man. I'd rather do it the way that I do it because I know what I'm doing. You do it the way you do it because you know what you're doing and what makes you successful, right? Like I said, American flag in the background. We all do things differently, but what works for you, I'm telling you what worked for me there. Yeah, agree, man. Totally agree. Welcome back home. I'm sure happy that I don't drive trucks anymore. Yeah. I'm working on a parachute right now, guys, to be honest with you. Not that I'm leaving Swift anytime soon or anything like that. I'm just, next 5 to 10 years, I'm working on my parachute to get out.
Amen.
That's fine. I have no problems with people who disagree. Fran, it's all good. I know you come on here with good meaning. I really do, and we appreciate you. It's just we don't always agree. Thank you, Rabbit, for being a real guy. Most YouTubers will block people they don't agree. Absolutely. That's the whole purpose. The only time I block people is when they make stupid comments like the guy did earlier. There's just no reason to that. If we're actually disagreeing about strategies, and that's all this is strategies. We all have our own way that we do our strategies, and that's what's fun about this. It's interesting to see what you can change. Maybe you can change this over here. Like Dion, for instance, he gave me the suggestion on how to fuel and stuff. Does it work for me? No, I've tried that before, and it doesn't work for me, but it works for him. But maybe something that I have might work for Dion that he might try something a little bit differently. Right now, Dion's got a little deal he's working out. I'm probably going to go over there and run with him and his little deal that he's got worked out if it continues to be the way it is. We all learn from each other, and that was the purpose of me starting the YouTube video many months ago. I think I'm at a year and a half now to where it's really got
Rabbit, I'm never going to take your suggestion to wear a fucking skirt. I'm not going to do that.
Hey, man, kilts are awesome.
Never going to do that, brother.
I've never asked.
I'm just messing with you. Come on, man. We got to keep things.
Get that airflow going on,
We got to keep things smiling and going over here, y'all. We still got to keep it good over here, man. Come on.
Are you all also calculating idle time? Even with OptiIdle, you can get the per manual, and when it starts low volts, it runs on for 2 hours. Yeah, I again, mine's pretty accurate. I don't know about everybody else's. Man, everybody just keeps popping up. This has really brought up a good stream here. There's a lot of guys out here that think they know it all. They got 30 plus years and they don't know it. All the problem is what they don't want to listen to anyone else. Yeah, that's me. I don't want to listen to anybody else because I do know it all. No, I'm just joking. We're just all stuck in our ways, and sometimes I'll take people's suggestions if it makes sense or if it's something that sounds logical. I'll always try something new if I've not tried it before. Mm-hmm. Correct. We can all learn from each other. Absolutely. That's the whole purpose of my channel. I make stupid comments all the time. I'm surprised. Trucking with T-Bone, there's no way that I can get you guys out of here. No way. And Fran's laughing. And the wife says, yeah, leave Fran alone. Yeah, Fran's all good. Trucking with T-Bone, these two always go each other. Trucking with T-Bone, that's because you just stupid, so your comments are what you say. Women stick together. All right, guys. We haven't got to talk to James a whole bunch. James, what you got going on, buddy?
Not a thing.
It looks like it.
Come on the show. Give you a chance.
Huh?
I said you wanted to come on the show tonight. We haven't even given you a chance.
That's all right. Y'all keep going. I'm good. I'm enjoying myself.
He's eating popcorn.
He's watching it like it's a soap opera, taking a nap.
Hell yeah. Y'all make me hungry now, all these damn guys in there eating and shit.
I'm not eating yet, but I will be pretty soon. I'm cooking. Right now.
My special guest that I was going to have tonight canceled at the last minute. And it's okay. He had some stuff that he had to do around the house. He'll be on hopefully next weekend. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You'll have to wait and see. But he's somebody that comes on here and comments all the time.
I do have a question, though.
The guy's funnier than shit. But go ahead, James.
When are we going to do another live with Michelle?
We're going to do one next week. Hopefully either Wednesday or Thursday next week.
Oh, okay.
She's doing one with Swift on Thursday, so it'll probably be Wednesday, baby.
What's she doing?
Mine gets more views than the Swift video does. So, what's that?
What's she doing? One on the new trucks or something?
It's the same thing all the time, just like what we do. Just talks about trucks, specials that are going on, stuff like that. When was the last time you had your eyebrows threaded?
Guessing that was a typo.
Now, welcome back home. I don't understand that. And guess what?
Uh-oh.
He's out of here.
Hey, and one other thing I gotta say, when we're having, I wouldn't even call it disagreements, but when we're all putting in our opinions, people out there, stop saying we're fucking fighting, because we're not arguing. We're just giving our own opinions on what we think we'd like to do and what could possibly work for one next person to the other. Stop
I was thinking like create drama. Lined up for y'all at the White House lawn this for summertime, getting y'all UFC fighting.
Because man, I don't even know anybody on here to argue with, because I don't know them well enough to even argue with them. So let's not say that. We're not arguing. We're just stating our own type of opinions of what works for us, what might also work for them one of these, in the future or now. So that's our jobs, to help each other. It's called a brotherhood. Did you guys forget about that?
Hey,
in the real world?
E-Dog, don't take our recommendation, because that'll shoot yourself in the foot. If you have a particular truck model that you like, I would recommend go with that. So if you're a Freightliner guy, go ahead and get your Freightliner. Kenworth, same thing. Volvo, same thing. You make your pick, because if you go off of what we're saying, similar to what James was saying earlier, what works for us is working for us. What we like is what we like. But if I tell you, yeah, man, go get that Mack truck, but then you get in that truck and it's trash, well, you in a truck that's not working for you. So you don't ever take our advice.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Truck and T-Bone, welcome back. Welcome back. Is welcome back one of your all's friends, T-Bone? Let me know if he is. Have truck issues, I can help you diagnose a solution. I was a master tech for 15 years. I drove a tractor. That's awesome to know. T-Bone says Caslin 143. Now that's funny. So what are your all's thoughts on the new Auto PTA Jarvis? And we'll talk about that in a second. And you arguing now, says Bram. On the Jarvis shit, because I've not seen it yet.
Jarvis is. I've had several loads from Jarvis. He's an automatic. He likes to try to dispatch me overnight. It's like no.
No, I haven't had that. Either the Auto PTA. I haven't had that yet.
Yeah, me neither.
I've had quite a few of the Auto.
Well, like right now, I got 2 loads stacked on top of what I'm doing now. So they won't. That's probably why I don't see it too much.
Yeah, they probably don't value it.
I always have a load ahead of me.
Well, for the first time in over 4 years, I had 4 loads attached to me this week. 4 loads.
I got 3 right now.
Hey, it's the grandbaby calling. I'll be back.
All right, buddy. There you are, Wes.
My internet just burped.
Burped?
Yep. It's not so good up in Detroit.
Why is that?
I have no idea, but every time I come up here, my internet keeps dropping out.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Newton, Georgia, and the internet's not the best either. That's why I keep dropping out once in a while too, for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody in Detroit makes money. They all spend time in the terminal too much.
Yeah, that parking lot does always seem to be full, don't it?
Yeah, I was just in there the other day, and that damn terminal is full. I don't know how them guys up there make any money.
Well, that's the same way that me and John talk about the Atlanta terminal. Every time we go to Atlanta, the Atlanta terminal's got all kinds of folks in there too. Yep. I'm sitting there going, what the hell?
Or Memphis.
Ocala is the same damn way.
Oh, yeah, Ocala, yep.
Memphis, I always run into the same drivers at the driver lounge every time I go through there.
Which one's that in West?
Memphis.
Yeah.
There's this one old gentleman that he's always there. Look like he should be in a blues band or something.
With a hat all the time. He wear a hat.
Last time I saw him, I don't know if he was wearing a hat, but he's an older guy. I think he's probably in his 60s. He lives in the area. Like I think he lives over in the Mississippi side. Last time I was there, he was talking about his Corvette he just got or whatever. But
yeah, because the one guy there, he was a driver, but he like the van driver now.
Did it just die again?
He was he like the van driver.
You're on there, buddy. Can't you hear us?
It burped for it stalled out for a minute. It's back now.
Yeah, it's a guy that worked there. He's a van driver.
Got a full signal. Oh, okay.
It's an older guy.
This guy I was talking to, he's a truck driver, but he owns his own truck. Like
this ain't the same guy I'm talking about there.
Yeah. He's gotten older. I think he has like an older International or whatever. But
this ain't the same guy. He's the van driver.
Yeah. But now, like Memphis, and I remember, Memphis always see a few of the same people every time I'm there.
That's how Atlanta is. You in Atlanta, you see the same few drivers.
Yeah.
Man, you guys, but that traffic out there, man, I hate Atlanta traffic.
Oh, I avoid it like the Black Plague, man.
Heck yeah.
Worse is Chicago or DC. Are the two worst.
Which one do you avoid?
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, well Atlanta, you have to go in early in the morning or late at night. That's what I usually do.
Well, heads up,
I'd rather go to Atlanta than DC anytime.
I would rather go to Los Angeles than DC.
Like tomorrow, I'm picking up in Palmetto, off of 85.
Where are you picking up at?
Palmetto.
Palmetto? That down to Albany?
And I'm going to Tifton with it. So I'm going through Atlanta, but it's Sunday morning, so 8 o'clock in the morning there should be no traffic hardly.
Yeah.
285 screwed up. They're working on it again.
Oh, that's been like that for months now. 285 right there at 20. But I'm on 85, so I don't have to worry about that because I'm going to be below it.
Hey, for the last 20 years, they've always been building a ramp or an overpass in Atlanta. Yes. You know that on 285?
Yep.
I've been in Atlanta at 2 a.m, and it was gridlock. So,
well, it depends on they do construction a lot at night, so that's probably why.
That and a lot of the heavy loads go through there too, like the oversized loads.
I just came through there this afternoon, and 285 was gridlock all the way down.
Damn.
James,
at one point they were talking about making a semi-truck only, like express lane, but they never did it.
James, where you at?
No, I'm in Adel at the Adel truck stop.
Okay.
The 39.
You heading back up to Detroit?
No, I'm headed to Orlando, and then I'm going home for home time.
Gotcha. Well, the comments just stopped. I guess they got tired of us arguing back and forth. Oh, there they are. Oh, shit. We got
possible.
Hold on, guys. Just messing with you. We know it. Trucking with T-Bone. No one asked the lollipop killed for the opinion. Go walk the yellow brick road. He's been around YouTube forever. Okay. Do your labs. Good and funny show. Got to bounce. Good night. 34 Reset. Marion at the Loves. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Lovely money. Always been good to me. Okay. I just wish the board would let us see further out. Half the time you're guessing where your reload will be unless you book one at a time. Yeah.
Rabbit, that's what me and you were talking about just pretty much
2 days.
Just last night.
Or
this morning.
I think they'll eventually open it up.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
The file not included in the fuel decision. Red shirt. Who's the guy?
Need to let you filter by date and time.
Hold on a second. Who's the guy that's paid by the mile? There ain't nobody on here paid by the mile.
He is. I am. The guy in the yellow shirt.
Why is he not included in the fuel decision? He was included.
It's actually white.
That's white?
Yeah.
It looks yellow on here. It looks yellow on here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Lime green, maybe.
It looks yellow.
Probably just a light.
Depends on the light. I see several different colors.
It's a
that's
Mandalorian
one of them the Star Wars shirts.
Oh, he's got there's a yellow light outside his window. That's why.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's a street light.
Oh.
It's street lights. That's what it is.
Street light.
E-Dog says he's going through 285 tomorrow to go back to Columbia and
Yeah, he came back to my neck of the woods.
over the whole Atlanta metro. Yeah, I agree. It needs to just go straight.
Stay. No.
Oh,
I
let's
still
see.
got those old
Let's see,
sodium lights.
let's see your dog.
Huh?
Let's see your dog.
Hold on. I gotta go throw. You remember I told you I'm over here cooking. I gotta go throw shit away real quick.
Well, I'll show you guys when I go home May 1st. I'm getting me a kitten.
Dion, shit goes in the toilet, not the garbage can.
His name
That's,
was
Look at that.
Whatever.
What's
Kiss
a
my
kid?
ass. How about that?
Yeah, the next time I go home, I'm picking up this little guy. So
Yeah. What's going to be his name?
well, right now he's named Mouse. So we'll see. He was the runt of the litter, so he's less than 2 pounds. He's teeny. But
Whose cats are they?
they're from a rescue by where I live. They it's Operation Cat Snip. They take in ferals and
So he knows. So he knows he's not supposed to get on the chairs inside the truck. But I'm gonna try to get him to get on the chair so you guys can see him. Come on, King. Come on.
But it's a rescue we work with because.
There he goes. There he goes.
What's his name?
King.
What's up, King?
Look, King. You see that?
He looks at the TV cameras like Chris does. Look at that. He just stares.
Yeah, he looks like Jonah.
Actually, you know what?
No.
I'm laying in the bed.
I'm just playing. But yeah, he knows inside the truck he's not supposed to get on the chairs. He doesn't get on the bed. He doesn't get on none of my chairs. So he's probably scared as shit right now. He's like, hold on, what's going on here?
Like, Dad's putting me on the chair. I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Oh yeah, he is. He definitely is.
Home for the whole weekend.
Here, I'm gonna give him a piece of shrimp. You guys made me have to give him a piece of shrimp.
How did we make you do that?
As a news release, in case if anybody's wondering, 70 between Ohio State line and India is still shit.
Oh yeah.
It's been that for as long as I've been driving a truck.
Oh yeah.
Good boy. Here. Now you got a piece of broccoli. There you go.
It's like 65 through Indianapolis. There's always some kind of construction going on.
Yeah.
That's all over the country.
I'm sorry. Hey, what happened?
All the construction going on. It's all over the country.
Well, 70 between Ohio and Indy is still shit. And I said, well, we said, yeah, we know that.
Hey, what's is it Ohio where you go through that construction area where you got two big ass fucking walls on each side of you, and then it's real narrow?
Yeah, that's Ohio.
Oh, hell no, dog.
Yeah, right there.
You know what I'm talking about, Jonah.
Yeah. Right there.
Is that Cincinnati?
No, that is Zanesville. Zanesville.
Zanesville, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you coming through there, boy.
Yep.
You mess up in there, boy. You gonna tear something up.
Bruh, I be white knuckling. When I went through there, the couple of times that I did, I was white knuckling it, and I'm not gonna lie, dude, I was going like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this. I ain't no super trucker today. Fuck this. I don't care if they told me to go 30. I'm going 10. Fuck that. That shit's scary.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm talking about you might have a foot on each side, maybe.
Yeah.
Like you going down through there, you like a foot on each side.
Yeah.
Because Zanesville, I went to Zanesville not too long ago to AutoZone and right in that area, and I remember that now. Yep.
Yeah. Especially going east, especially if you're going west, especially if you're going westbound, man.
Yeah, it's like you're like this.
Yeah. Yep, that's how it was in Lexington in South Carolina when they did road construction through there, and the truck messed around and hit the wall and busted the tires, and the tow truck had to back like 4 miles to get them from out the construction.
I know certain areas on 40 in that where it's when you're in what is it, Tennessee and North Carolina, yeah. And you know how, and you going down a one lane on each side, and sometimes you hit your trailer tires hit the curb, and it's like, oh shit, and you're like, it's so narrow right there.
It's probably gonna be another 5 or 10 years before they finish that.
They're gonna have to redo the creek. They have to redo the creek and build it up and all that crap right there.
Yep. And they prolong that stuff on purpose because they get paid more money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where 75 and 80 used to cross, where they do cross, where like Toledo, where they had that construction there for years.
Yeah.
That was not fun. I think they're still working on it, but I
think that's what me and Jonah are talking about. It's the same shit. Toledo. Yeah, that's Ohio. That's what we're talking about. Same shit.
They're working on.
They had the Jersey barriers, and you got like 1 inch of clearance on each side.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're talking about. And they want you to go 35 to 30, 35, 40 miles through there. I ain't doing that. Shoot. Yeah. I was going, like I said, I went 10 miles an hour.
Just got to embrace your inner Swift driver. Leroy Jenkins. Embrace your inner Swift driver. Leroy Jenkins, that stuff.
I don't care. Yeah, you know what? They can clown on me all day. I don't care. I'm not no super trucker. And I never want to be. I think I've had such a good career because I made sure I never considered myself a super trucker, and I never tried to keep up with super truckers. So last time I checked, I got almost 1 million miles, no tickets, no accidents. Great career going on. 24 years. Shit, fuck being a super trucker. I'd rather be a good trucker.
Yep. So one Bravo says, just got here. We talking about the Atlanta 285 mess. Always we're talking about it. Michael Shepard says, Chris, just don't look at your trailer. LOL.
Yeah, well, you gotta make sure you don't hit. You gotta make sure you don't hit the person next to you also too. You know, it's narrow.
Just don't look at the trailer.
It's gonna cause me a wreck one of these days. Is that dang deal on these Freightliners that screams at you when you go by a Jersey barrier on your right.
Yeah, the collision. You talking about the collision warning?
That thing.
I know.
That thing, man, it gives me a heart attack every time.
It'll lock up your brakes when there's nothing in front of you. I'm like, why the hell are you locking the brakes? Yeah, I hate
mine did it.
You got the one on the passenger side.
My KW did that for the first time today because of a bridge above me. Never done that before.
One of these days, it'll bite you in the butt in the winter. I had it get me once in the winter, man. Locked up my brakes. I started sliding.
Yeah, sure. When I they called me once. I was in Ohio, and when they was coming down 65 doing the construction, they was like, they told me I rolled over. They sent me a message about something. Are you okay? I sent a message. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing? They're like, oh, we see you rolled over. I was like, rolled over? I was like, so then they called me like, oh, we see you had rolled over. We want to make sure you're all right. I said, rolled over where? I'm riding down the highway. I said, well, we got rolled over like 10 minutes ago.
E-Dog says, what ambient lights do you have, Dion, in your truck? He's looking to get some.
I don't even know what they're called, but I mean, there's some cheap ass stuff, dude. Just go to Walmart. Oh, you know what? They're called.
I got mine from Amazon. I got mine from Amazon.
No, I just went to Walmart and I got these. What are they called? Unos or
ONN.
ONN. There you go. ONNs. Yeah. They're just regular ONNs, and they're really lightweight. They're really lightweight, so you know, they keep up. And then but make sure you get the ones that are like 50 feet. 50 to 100 feet, and then they'll go around your whole entire truck.
Yeah, see, like mine are. Yep.
So Caslin's
does yours change color?
Yep.
Caslin's putting up loads for you guys, just so y'all know.
So,
anybody need a load?
I can go.
I'm good. I got that automotive freight.
McDonough to Lake Park, $700. Damn.
I'm gonna need one tomorrow night.
That's pretty good. That one from McDonough to Lake Park.
Yeah, that's really
$714.
That's a Home Depot load too, and that's really easy.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Jonah, was it you that told me about the trailers there at Lake Park at the Home Depot? They had at least
me.
No, that was good.
They had at least 50 trailers there today.
Yeah, I told you that.
Somebody told me they didn't have any trailers there. I don't remember who it was.
No, I said there's
always have trailers there.
We've been down there.
I said there's tons of trailers. I said there's tons of trailers, and you said don't give out my secret. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that, but I was trying to remember who told me there was no trailers there, which was total bullshit.
There was tons of trailers.
No, it wasn't Ginny.
Maybe it's Ginny.
He was down there. And
don't you do it. Don't start bringing.
She couldn't find it empty.
You know what? Maybe we need to give her a call on the phone and see if she answers. What do y'all think? Ginny,
don't call her.
You on the live with us?
Don't call her.
She probably not even watching.
You know what? Dion's single. Maybe we can hook the two of them up.
I told you about this last night or this morning, Rabbit. Don't you start that bull crap. You better leave me the fuck alone. I already told you about this, Rabbit. Leave me the fuck alone about Jenny. You talking about, if you would have went to the truck show, we could have hooked you up with Jenny. Shut the
man.
Rabbit. I swear to God, you dirty rabbit. You killed my brother. Ooh. No,
man,
stop it.
So you came to the coke. You came to the coke, so you wanted to coke them.
Talking with T-Bone was talking about cat.
Hook her up with Jonah.
Guys with big loads.
He said no.
Why is my 13-year-old self giggling?
He said no.
Did you guys hear that? Talking with T-Bone that Caslin likes helping guys with big loads.
Whoa. Now Rabbit does.
Man, I had to make a leave.
Michael Shepard, Mopar in Milwaukee had 80 plus of our trailers and all loaded. The guard said they haven't unloaded anything in 3 weeks. Well, what the hell's going on there? Because what was it? Fishkill was the same way too. The last time I was up there, I wonder what's going on, Mike. Tariffs ain't got nothing to do with it. They're loaded trailers to go out, buddy.
Yeah.
I guess they can't use the parts, so they just leave them on the trailer.
If they're coming from Canada, then
okay,
they don't want to unload them.
They're in Milwaukee. They're not coming from Canada.
As long as a lot of places, as long as they're still on the trailer, they don't have to put them into their inventory.
Yeah.
Right. And they're using it for storage.
Yep.
It's when they unload them, that's when all the stuff hits. So
GPI in Kalamazoo does the same shit.
Oh, yeah, they do. I've been there before, too. Yep.
They said it's all NOS parts, says Michael Shepard.
Who's the new guy who just came in? What's his name? Nice to meet you.
Uncle Depot has about 200 trailers, all loaded with pallets. LOL.
Yep.
That doesn't surprise me. That's Walmart's always that way. 13 Bravo says union people and contract negotiations.
Wait,
You know what? That's exactly what's going on. I didn't even think of that. That's why all those trailers are loaded there in Milwaukee, Michael. I guarantee you they're going through contract negotiations right now because they're all UAW.
Oh.
Is that the same guy who's laying down?
No, the one. The one. Yeah, that's him right there.
Yeah,
that's me.
Okay, you look a lot different when you're not laying down.
We all look different when we're not laying down.
Yeah, well, he looked a lot different, and now he looks a lot different. You look younger. You look younger. That's why I was like, who the hell is this new guy who just popped in? That's a good thing. Don't worry about it. That's a good thing. Nothing wrong with that. I just didn't. I'm sorry. All right, continue. Whatever. I'm just a blonde.
Don't everybody talk at once.
See, I'm watching how much I don't talk because I kept getting muted earlier and saying, it kind of sounded like we were all talking too much over each other. So I just want to make sure I'm not talking too much and starting up conversations too much. Because
I thought he was still going through comments.
If y'all want to, hey, we can go ahead and get started again. I can go ahead and make this. Hey, let's go.
Hey, Mike, where's Caslin wants to know where you're going to be tomorrow.
I am delivering in Arcadia tomorrow. Arcadia, Florida.
I'm sorry.
And then where are you going after that?
I don't know. My load canceled, so and there's nothing on the board coming out of that area right now.
Yeah,
so.
It's going to be rough coming out of there.
That's the only thing. That's the only you got to watch with going to Florida is you got a deadhead out.
Well, yeah, but I had a load. I booked it at the same right after I booked. I booked 2 loads, and this one is $230 a mile, and I had another load that I was going to pick up that canceled. So I booked this load with a backup load coming out. It canceled, so here we are.
Yep.
Swift really needs to do Tonu, man.
I got 2 comments. Draft is coming up. Who's your all's team? 13 Bravo says. Wait a minute, we'll talk about that. The funny comment of the day is from Michael Shepard, as always. That's what we used to say about hookers back in the day. She looks different with the lights on. We'll go back to 13 Bravo.
Things you should keep to yourself.
We didn't say that back in the days. We still say that now.
Oh, yeah.
Who's everybody's team? Mine's Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike?
I don't watch sports.
You don't watch sports? Now, Chris?
I don't care really right now.
Dion? Of course, it's Arizona Cardinals, obviously.
Yeah, basically.
Shannon?
San Diego, listen to what I'm saying.
Oh,
San
and Buffalo
Diego
Bills.
Chargers.
And
Wes?
Buffalo Bills.
Back when I paid attention to sports ball, it was the Niners.
All right.
Oh, mine. As far as football goes, mine's Seattle.
Mine's Roll Tide.
Talking about pro football. He's talking
Seahawks.
Sorry.
See, when it comes to sports, football's the one I have a little bit of, and Seahawks is. I'd have to go Seahawks.
Mike, I already gave you your opportunity. we gotta have some kind of consideration here between all of us. So, what was you saying, James? We're all talking over each other.
No, I was thinking college, not pro. Sorry.
You have a pro team?
Green Bay Packers mostly.
Okay. Jonah?
I got the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. And Mike, you said you're a Seattle Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
Dion, you're what?
I was the first person. Yes, I haven't even been up here. I've been over there stirring my pot.
You got the Giants.
I said I'm the Cardinals and I like the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. Michael Shepard said he's a Steelers guy. And, well, you're going to the black hole, and I can't help you find a miracle. Talked about going down the
Yeah, Arcadia is rough, man.
Mike, your best bet is to get one of those loads out of Tampa that I was telling you about that takes you up to Lake Park, Georgia on Monday morning.
Well, right now, there's nothing within 250 miles of.
I understand. But Sunday, late tomorrow night or first thing Monday morning, you'll see those Tampa loads pop up. I promise you.
You got loads coming out of the water plant in Silver Hills also.
Yeah, I just got to wait for him to post something.
And there's a pallet place right outside of Lakeland, too.
Yeah, but I'm going to be Lakeland's up north. I'm going to be down south of Tampa.
Far down south.
Well, Lakeland's
Sunday.
Lakeland,
find nothing.
Tampa, brother. Just so you know.
Monday, you might get something out of Palaca.
All right, we had 3 people talk at once. What'd you say, Wes?
On a Sunday, he ain't gonna find nothing.
Oh no!
On Monday, he might get something out of Palaca or Lakeland.
The time somehow we got to do it, man, because people are leaving the show because there's too many. We won't do too many people at a time like this. We'll have to take some chances and just do 4 or 5 at a time. I thought we'd do something a little different tonight. So, Wes, things start popping up early in the morning, Monday morning, like Sunday night. Somewhere around 11, 12 is when these loads start popping up, because that's how I got mine in Tampa. And that's kind of the load he needs to get. I think that'll help him. Because you don't want to take a real long load to get out of Florida. And believe it or not, that one still pays you about $1.90 a mile.
Yep. I'll go ahead and drop off.
Huh?
I'll go ahead and drop off.
Drop off what?
You said we got too many people here. I'll go ahead and drop off.
Oh, no. I just meant next time. We just got to be respectful of each other. We're all walking over top of each other, every single one of us. That's why I've been kind of just playing back here, letting you guys do your thing, except for reading the comments.
Well, I personally think we all just been having a good brotherly. This is how brotherly conversations go.
Well, and we can't tell when anybody else is going to talk, so we don't have any indicator. So somebody quits talking, then about 2 or 3 of us we start talking at the same time. So
there's also a bit of a delay.
I don't think it's at all a problem. I think we're all having brotherly conversations on camera with each other, feeling united, because I mean, out here when we're on the road, we're out here by ourselves at the end of the day. So I mean, this is how guys talk in real life with each other. So I don't see any issue whatsoever. I haven't felt disrespected by anybody that I've conversated with, and I think we're all doing just fine. So if people in the comments have an issue, get on the live stream.
But yeah, as far as on Monday, there's usually a lot of stuff coming out of like Plant City, Lakeland, Arcadia, Palatka, even some stuff. We got that. There's a juice factory or something just south of Tampa. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I used to pick up out of there. So I mean, you'll get something coming out on Monday.
Oh yeah. I'm not too worried about. I'm not too worried about getting a load. I just got to wait until either Sunday or Monday morning for them to start popping.
Hey, Mike, have you seen the loads down there at South Bay, Florida, by chance?
There's nothing down there right now.
I understand that, but have you? My question was, have you seen those South Bay, Florida loads?
I haven't looked at them specifically, no, because
let me tell you what they are. They're sugar loads out of Okeechobee, which is literally about 40 miles from where you're at, down there by the big lake. If you're in Arcadia, those South Bay loads come up on Monday too, just to let you know.
That's like that. I'm not worried about whether I can pick one up or not. It's just I can't do anything until they start pushing them.
That's kind of a duh comment.
Sorry.
Hey, can I ask a question? Hey, Shannon, I know on the last live stream you were dealing with some difficulties. Were you able to get through all that shit?
I was dealing with some difficulties?
Yeah, you were saying you need to be in certain areas or something like that, or you remember? I don't know. I guess you're needing to be in a certain place at a certain time, or
no. It wasn't anything technical. I was getting to a point to do the changeover. So my goal was to get to a spot to where I could do my 34-hour reset, and because they couldn't do the changeover with me having a load on me. So I had to get to where, dump this load and then tell everybody, look, change my PTA for, 2 days out to let them do the changeover. So that's all I was pushing for last week.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's all. Hey, and like I said, man, you guys are my brothers, man. I'm concerned, so I make sure I ask, make sure, see if everything went well.
Hey, Mike, are you still on here?
Yeah, I'm here. I just have to take my meds.
I got you. Michael Shepard wants to know if you've given the weather report yet. We need the weather report. I still think we're missing the game on that, buddy. I'm telling you.
He has it locked, that's for sure.
I know. Where's the weather report, man? We need it. Yeah, I see that. I see that every week.
Hey, we could call it Micah Shelton, you all, is what we could call it.
But right now, the weather's kind of mild pretty much nationwide. There's no current storm forecasted for the next few days. There is a possibility of some severe weather coming up on Monday and Tuesday in in the
your medication in the way. We can't hear you.
What kind of medicine you better take?
What do you mean you can't hear me? I'm still on my microphone. I'm just not on the camera.
He's trolling you, man.
How's the precipitation? What's the precipitation going to be?
Depends on where you're at.
So watch Ryan Hall, y'all.
It's going to rain somewhere. It's going to rain somewhere. It's going to be sun shining somewhere. It's going to be sun shining somewhere. There might be some thunderstorms somewhere.
Probably here in Texas.
Agrees with you. So there's 100% chance of weather, also 50% chance of rain and sun.
There's also some hurricanes down in the South Pacific right now.
There we go.
Well, they're not hurricanes yet. They're tropical. They're tropical depressions, with the possibility of forming hurricanes. Right now, they're just tropical depressions.
Michael Shepard wants to know, Jonah, did you give Mike some Clemson pills?
No, he wouldn't take them. He wouldn't take them.
Yeah, I heard there's talk of super El Nino or whatever that's going to go through Florida that supposed to have like a drought later on this year, something like that.
And I believe we're in an El Nino now.
Or so El Nino, there's supposed to be a super something forming this summer, they say. Where it's going to make it dry.
Damn, Dion, you look like you like that musician The Weeknd now with all those red lights back there. You know.
I swear, you know what, Rabbit? I swear to God, dude, this is supposed to be left off a camera. Okay, this is between me and you.
I'm just gonna say, if you can't feel your face, it's probably a stroke.
And I said, ooh.
Can't feel your face, it's probably a stroke. Just gotta put that out there.
Yeah, possibly. Who knows?
Oh my gosh.
Or you need to turn your AC down.
Who's clicking on a mouse?
Probably Mike.
I'm getting a weather report. You guys want a weather report? I'm working on it.
I keep hearing click.
I know it is a very clicky mouse. That's for sure.
It's starting to get dark where I am.
And I'm actually surprised you're actually able to hear that.
Oh yeah, I can hear click.
Yeah, we hear it good and loud and clear.
Imagine that right click.
Oh man, I got to turn this truck off, man. I'm freezing my ass off in here.
I just did mine too. It's supposed to be. It was 85 today, and it's supposed to be down to like 50 tonight in Georgia, in Newton.
Is that better?
Nights have been chilly.
Oh yeah, we're fine. Still here, but it's been beautiful. It's all good.
I'm down here in
oh man.
Yeah, I done forgot where the hell I was.
Exit 39.
It's 48 degrees here in
Exit 39. Is it Adele, Georgia?
Yeah, it's 78 degrees here in Adele.
E-Dog said, did you say anything about my last comment? I might have missed it. So let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I didn't see that. Can you go straight to percentage board when you go owner operator, or would you just get to run mileage for a little bit? It depends on your experience. You're a company driver. I don't know that answer, honestly. They might make you work. Mileage for a bit. E-Dog, why don't you? My phone number is scrolling down there. Why don't you call me in the morning? I might have an option for you if you want to. If you want to do the percentage.
Hey, Rabbit, can I answer that? Can I answer that, Rabbit? Is that okay?
If you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're absolutely right. It all depends on your experience level. If you come over here and you have a high level of experience already in driving, you can jump straight to percentage. But if you don't have enough experience, yes, they are going to require you to just jump on the miles, and then after about 3 months, maybe 6, then you can go ahead and get onto the percentage. Because when I got here, when I got here, I was on percentage day one. They actually, matter of fact, they kind of advocated that I go on percentage because they knew how experienced I was, and they wanted me to make the most amount of money as possible because they didn't think I would be happy with the miles.
He's a company driver, Dion. So there's ways around it. Like I said, E-Dog, if you call me tomorrow, I'll tell you ways around it.
I'd recommend, coming from being a company driver, if you haven't been an owner out before, run mileage for now.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with him fully.
Here's what was fresh.
Learn what your expenses are first before you jump too far in the deep end.
Okay, I got your weather report.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, West and Sierra Nevada's active chain controls on I-80, Donner Pass, high wind advisory at Bay Bridge, Oregon Pass requirements, strong winds through the Dalles in Oregon, central U.S., severe corridor, large hail, damaging winds, possible tornadoes from Texas through the Great Lakes. Has 15 to 30% severe risk across the entire corridor. Central Texas flash flood risk. Tonight, storms training from I-35 to I-10. East Coast, quick move, freight while you can. 32nd, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much.
We just had a tornado out here, and you're absolutely right because we just had a tornado out here in Texas last week. I was right down. I was like 30 miles away from it. They had the sirens and everything going off.
Yep.
So this guy is good. You guys all need to keep him in your forecast.
Hey, real quick, back to just real quick to address E-Dog's question, and you guys might be able to help me out a little bit on this. The word of warning that I was given during my changeover is you get 2 chances, I guess, to, if you want to say, mess up or
service failures.
Service failures, and then you're regulated, meaning you will have a planner plan your loads. But you'll be restricted from the load board. So coming over, I agree. If you're not savvy, do the mileage first. Because mileage is similar to company driver. It's just that you're gonna learn how to regulate your fuel, put your plans together, figure out where you want to go. If you jump on this percentage and have a boo-boo, it can cost you, and it might cost you too early. So
well, it also depends
and
on
it also gives you
He's
an
absolutely
opportunity to figure out where there's freight also on the mileage.
It also depends on if E-Dog has any service failures right now too.
That too.
And here's the other thing. For the load board, they go by a star. E-Dog, they go by a star percentage rating. Okay, so if you want to be able to pick from the creme de la creme of the loads, you're gonna want to keep yourself at like a 5-star rating, 5 to 4-star rating. If you drop below a 5-star rating, you're not gonna be able to see the loads 48 hours in advance before everybody else does.
It's 3 stars.
No, brother, that's what they do. Let's not do that. That's what they do. If you drop below a 5-star rating, you don't get to see the loads 48 hours in advance. And then they also
that's not true.
That's 100% true.
I am 4 stars, and I can see out 3 days. So that is not true.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, you said 5 stars.
A 5-star to 4-star rating. I just said that. So you're arguing
4 to 5 star.
Yeah.
So if you get a 4 or 5, you're good.
Yes. So you're basically arguing just to argue. So let's not do that, brother. Just listen properly. Teaching is where active listening is great. But so you if you come over here, you want to do that.
Hold on a second. This is going to stop right here. When we talk to each other like that, I don't care what you say it is. I'm not going to have it, man. I'm sorry. I love all you guys, and you all have your own personalities. Don't talk like that to each other, please. Both of you.
Obviously, I'm causing issues tonight, so I'm just going to drop off.
You're good. You're good.
No, you're good. You're good. No problem with you.
Man.
You're good. You're good. You're all
Let
good.
me read the comments, guys, okay? Because this is why we're all here. Trucker with T-Bone says also, by the way, E-Dog, call me tomorrow, okay? I know you're a company driver. I don't get anything out of it, which is fine. Call me tomorrow. I'll help you make some decisions and tell you what's right. Also, treat that company truck as if it was yours and track mileage, fuel expenses. T-Bone also says, learn what you're getting into first. Look before you leap. And how long has Swift been hauling JB Hunt trailers? I got to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever seen a JB Hunt trailer being hauled by Swift.
I was going to say, I don't think so either.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen other trailers, but I've never seen them do JB Hunt. Woo, he is a mess. I don't know who we talking about. Don't leave Chris. You're a great person and good for the show. Don't leave Chris.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Yeah, Mike's very good. All these guys have their own purpose. They really do. And all of them are great at what they do. But at the same time, I don't want that drama on here. Nothing against anybody. I just don't want that. I don't want to see that on here. I want all you guys to be friends, and I want to have a good show for everybody out here. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree
I
totally.
agree too, man.
JB Hunt in West Virginia?
I've seen a lot in West Virginia. Never seen that. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. What's his name? He is a black shirt. Sorry, I got it wrong. That's Michael. Trust me, Michael is always going to be on here. E-Dog, you can call me anytime. I'll be up probably after about 9 a.m., so you can call me anytime. And I'm on Central Time, so make it 10 your time. Michael, you okay, buddy?
Yes.
All right. Lone Wolf will always be a part of the show.
Well,
so Fran likes you. You got a fan. So just like Jonah, Air Jonah has his fans too, and it's always the basketball players. Michael, you got your fans. You got Fran Mariah after you.
Yeah, we already know Jonah guy. He got his own logo.
So let me ask you this: Fran, are you single? Michael's single. Maybe we can hook up.
See, Rabbit.
And Michael, Michael will be remaining single for the rest of his life.
Guys, I'm just trying to have fun. Oh, Fran likes Jonah too. She like a little air.
Hey, Jonah's like the celebrity of the show. Jonah's a celebrity.
I like what you're doing, Shannon. Do.
Hey, y'all remember the love connection that you be back in 2.
She's happily married, man. Damn it. Even Chris felt a little bit of relief there, so I wasn't bugging him about it this time. It's okay. That's okay because Chris and Jonah are fighting over Jenny right now, so it's all good.
No.
Hey, Rabbit! I thought you were trying to hook her up with me,
buddy. If you want her, these two guys have that problem. You go right ahead.
You can have her.
I'll be
That's all you. That's all you, Soprano. That's all you, Tony.
And Casla says, Mariah, does your husband know that? LOL, just joking.
Hey, Caslin, well said.
And Chuck says he thinks Caslin's single.
Wow. Hey, these comments are great tonight. I haven't seen this like this before. I've been following your show for a long time. This shit is funny as hell. I'm sorry. This is great. This is dope. This is very live, and I love it. Everybody's just up and cooking and going crazy. And if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. But this is nice right now. Everybody just messing with each other, talking crap back and forth, and whatever, man. This is what we got to get back to, man.
Was that Grey Goose?
Nah, man. That boy, he drinking one of them vitamin water type thing. What is that called? That Life water? No, that was a Smart water.
Look at the bottle.
Yeah, okay. I told you it was a Smart water. Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
E-Dog's got it down. This truck, this turning into a matchmaking show. I'm trying to. Chasm says he's single, but he's also married, so go figure that one out. Anne's laughing her ass off and goes choking with T-Bone.
Yeah, he's single till he get home. See, that's what it is. He's single till he get home.
Jonah, exactly, Jonah. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Jonah's right. Jonah, hey, see, now that's a man that has a lot of wisdom. I'm single until I get home. That's a man with a lot of wisdom. I'm just playing.
Hey, Jonah, are you when you get your iRock all fixed up and stuff, are you going to get a personalized plate that says Air Jonah on it?
Nah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Oh, you know, Michael Jordan had Air Jordan on the back of his Testarossa.
You're going to put Crimson Jonah on the tag for it.
Hold on a second. iRock and Testarossa, are they kind of the same car in a roundabout way?
No.
Not even close.
No.
Just $200 cheaper.
No, iRock is a classic car. He'll probably end up having to get a classic license plate.
iRock is a fiberglass.
You better change the waters because Smart Water isn't working for you.
It's a 80s Camaro.
Yeah,
I got 85.
That's considered a classic. So you'll probably have to get one of those gold license plates on that one. Yeah.
It's an 85.
Yep. Shoot, what are you talking about? He's the only man that I know. He'll have that thing all white walled up. What the hell was that?
What the fuck is that?
That thing all white walled up and hot rod big ass tires in the back and stuff.
You'll probably have it on 22s.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that now.
What color are you
put it on 22s?
So what?
Why would you put it on 22s?
I don't know. I don't know. I got like either blue. I'm looking at blue, gray, or burgundy.
Well, that's a big wider range of colors there, man.
Yeah, those are the three I got.
Did you get the?
I got one for you. Just paint it all one color and have a crimson tide top.
Oh no!
There was that light blue color that Chevy had during the 80s. It was pretty nice looking. That metallic light blue.
Yeah, I don't know what color I'm painting yet. I'm gonna let my niece. I'm gonna give the car to my niece later on when she be able to drive. So I'm gonna give the car to her later on. But I might let her
uncle.
Hey, Rabbit.
Had an IROC with the LS1 in it that had that light blue.
Hey, Rabbit, I'm on camera. Is it okay if I spark up a cigar?
You go right ahead, man.
Ahead,
Mike, are you still on here, or are you?
I'm here. No, I'm here.
It looked like you weren't even in here.
As long as it's sparking up a blunt, we're good.
Okay, I'm just trying to respect this show, his platform. I don't know if you guys be smoking really or not like that, but I mean,
it don't matter. You go right ahead.
I like to smoke.
I like blowing clouds the whole time.
I like to smoke my little black and mild cigarette things. So
that was funny. That was funny, Wes.
Just trying to be respectful.
There's no time. So, Brand Mariah, you still carnivore, Fly Rabbit. They're arguing over salt now. No, I haven't done that in a while.
But my wife calls me her dragon because I'm always blowing clouds out.
What is everybody's average weeks after they started a percentage, and what was when you guys were doing mileage? You know, E-Dog, that's you. Like I said, call me tomorrow. We'll talk about all that stuff.
Varies.
It really varies, and it's hard to really discuss that. So call me tomorrow, and we'll talk about all that. I'll give you the good, the bad, the ugly.
And right now, right now we don't have a really good comparison because the fuel prices skyrocketed right after several of us made it on. So we don't have a real good comparison because the fuel, we weren't on the percentage long enough to get an idea before the fuel. So the math is all out of whack right now.
Yeah, because I'm making more on mileage than I was on percentage.
Well, I gotta say, one thing is with me is that when I do home time, like I go home Friday, Saturday, and come back Sunday or Monday, I usually make more on percentage now than I was with mileage, as in home time. So I make more coming off home time than I did before. I gotta say that.
And
Not anybody who lives in Florida though.
And he's absolutely right, because like I said, when I came over to Swift, Rabbit knew I was coming over, but he and I were talking for a while before I came over. But once I came over, I went straight to percentage, and this was before the war happened, so on and so forth. And I can tell you, even after like my truck payments, like because I was adding everything up. I was saying, okay, well, if I had a truck payment this week, this is how much I would have brought home. And I was doing all those calculations, and even on percentage and having a truck payment, I was doing about 28 to 30 to 3,200 a week. So that'll kind of tell you.
Yeah, I switched over to percentage when I was at home, and I lost my shirt coming out of home. Cause I live down in Florida, so I wound up being like $2,000 in the hole that first week coming out of home time, and then after that I did all right.
How long did you go home for?
I went home for originally I meant to go home for 2 days, but I ended up being home for 4 because of the switchover. There was a screw up with it, but I do better on mileage. Coming out of home for sure, because you get paid for the deadhead. But that's what killed me.
Here's a question I want to ask you: Do you actually want to eventually own your truck outright, or
hell no?
Okay, so then being miles might be good for you, because anybody who does anybody who does percentage, and I'm not speaking for everybody on here, but see, my take, I do percentage because I want to run as less miles on this truck as possible, so that way, once this truck is paid off, it still got life in it. If you're running by the miles, you're gonna be trying to run as many miles as you can every fucking week, to the point where by the time your truck is ready to be paid off, you don't really care, because you don't want to own the truck anyway. You're just going to start another lease. I am an actual business owner.
A Swift truck. Well, being a business owner, buying off a Swift truck, you got your miles. You're going to end up paying $200,000 for that thing. You're better off just saving up some money, and at the end of your lease, taking that money and getting a truck from like
you're going to pay $200,000 for a truck anywhere you go once you.
If you do lease purchase. You go to like Select Truck or Lone Mountain or something, you get a truck for a used one for $50,000. That's probably better than the Swift truck.
Yeah, used one. Yeah, absolutely. You can get a used one at Swift for the same price, dude.
Yeah, but
you can finance a new one from Kenworth and pay $130,000 for it over the.
You ain't buying no Kenworth for no $130,000, man. Not no
$230,000.
Yeah, with financing and everything, you're gonna be over $200,000, dude. Promise.
For a brand new truck.
I mean, do you see it? But do you see what he said? He said he doesn't even want to own a truck.
I said.
I don't want to own my truck either, but I wouldn't even consider going back to mileage.
I mean, the way I look at it, I love doing a lease purchase, because if I'm doing the lease purchase, that gives me time to understand that truck, understand whether it's a good or a bad one, because you can get a brand new truck and it could be a piece of shit, or you can get an older truck and it's probably the best truck on the market. So I mean, I think it's very good to do this, but like he said, he doesn't care about the miles on his truck whatsoever, because like he said, he would never, I mean, obviously he builds trucks or something, I don't know, but he would never deal with a Swift truck. But hey, I can tell you right now, I'll deal with a Swift truck. I think they do pretty damn good on their maintenance. and I've been with a lot of companies, and I think Swift does pretty fucking good with their maintenance. I mean, I just came from Hirschbach. I literally just came from Hirschbach, and my truck was broken down every 2 weeks, and I was sitting in the whole Rabbit. You can tell you can contest for this. Half the time when I was talking to you, I was sitting in a hotel room because my truck was always broken down.
I just came from Hirschbach too when I came over here. I was at Hirschbach.
Yeah. So you probably know what I'm talking about. Those trucks are constantly broken down.
Yeah.
Actually, my Hirschbach truck the truck itself was good. My dispatcher I have different comments on, but the truck itself was actually I didn't have too many issues with my Hirschbach truck.
I had a horrible truck over there.
Let me read these comments. TJ Bull of the Woods, what's up, buddy? Glad you're in. Castle says, don't lie, Dion. It's a doobie. You just lit up.
Wait, hold on. Go back. What did he say? Hold on. Go back. Shut the fuck up. Caslin, shut up.
Johnny's been here. I can hear it in Phoenix. LOL. He's been waiting for 5 months.
Why is Caslin attacking me? I love you too. I love you too, brother.
Fran Mariah, when you go home 3 or 4 days, do not let them give you less than 1,000 miles percentage. You can run less miles, but make sure you pick the correct REV, return and investment.
Yep.
Okay. Market value of my truck is 75, and I'm paying 75. It's kind of mine too. Market value is right at 100 for mine, and that's about what I'm paying for mine too. And Fran Mariah says Swift's got good trucks, old and new. Usually drivers just don't take care of their trucks. That's absolutely right. And that's one of the reasons why I did not want a company blue truck. I wanted an owner-operator spec truck for that particular reason right there.
Exactly.
I think that's what
I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%.
I was at a rest stop not last night, but the night before, and a company blue truck was next to me, a company driver, and he ran that truck all night. And I'm sitting there going, I had the windows open and I had the fan going, and then I woke up and I had to turn the bunk heater on because it was 45 degrees. I was freezing, and here he has got his truck running. I'm like, why? No. You're wondering why they broke down all the time. The company ones. Deaf issues.
Hey, that comment was absolutely right. Yes.
Who got the phone call?
Back in a few minutes, I got this video.
And Caslin, no, it wasn't a doobie.
Jonah's on the phone.
Jonah.
Yeah.
Who you talking to?
Everything.
Hey, let me hit you right there.
His girlfriend's calling him.
Hey, we're busy on here having a show.
Yeah, the whole world is aware of your conversation.
Buying the maintenance records, etc. Swift trucks cost the same as the dealership. Right. And trucking with T-Bone. I bought this truck used from Ryder with $660. Now it has $840, but it's mine. It's an old Wilson art truck. Okay. All right. And Wes says he's having internet problems.
How's he having internet problems when he's got that fancy T-Mobile new thing that you guys got?
I don't know, man. That's what he's talking about. He's showing me his numbers on T-Mobile, and he's rocking it on the number, but it's just spinning and not ours. Here, I'll add him to the stage again, but he ain't coming up.
Is Dion okay up there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's doing okay.
We don't want to see nothing going in flames.
I just burnt myself. I'm okay.
There you are.
I'm working again. Turned on my VPN.
Having a show and smoking doobies. They also like to turn their trucks up, do kind of crazy stuff, and wind up blowing out the engine. There's a reason Swift trucks are spec'd the way they are.
Probably. Yep.
Skyline Auto Sales, you guys are so funny tonight. Well, we're not trying to be. And Caslin says, Wes, you have a user error.
Yeah. No, it's weird. I turned on my VPN and now it's working. So something to do with this area.
Yeah, that fancy T-Mobile thing you got there, huh?
Hey, my fancy T-Mobile is working just fine.
Yeah, so is mine.
As you guys notice, my stuff don't spin anymore, man. It works really good. I haven't spun in the last two, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, Alabama right now, and it's working great.
Well, what's weird is, my internet's working fine. Like, I just sent Rabbit a screenshot. I'm getting like 600 megabit down and 50 up. So I don't.
Is that guy at the top right doing a cooking show?
Cooking show. Dion. He's cooking some noodles.
Guys, if you guys saw the pictures that he sends me of his food that he cooks, y'all'd laugh your ass off. Every day he sends me a picture of his food.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, we're talking about you. It's definitely worth investing in an APU, even though it's a lease, as long as you can move it to the next truck. Absolutely. That's going to be something I'm working on this summer, just to let you guys know.
Your guys'
guys were parked near me at Matt's. Also, my T-Mobile is fine, too.
That's
Yeah,
actually
all
one
the guys were parked there next to you.
That's actually one reason why I'm looking at the Volvo.
That's my networking stuff.
Like your GPU.
Like, I got a server up here. I got a switch. I used to work in IT. Yeah, network switch. You see it?
Oh. Switch in my neighborhood is something different from your switch.
Yeah. No, I got all kinds of networking stuff up in this truck. I used to work IT.
I did
All right, Fran, tell me why you shouldn't put an APU in that truck.
They're expensive as fuck.
It's better than idling it all night, or even not the idle crap.
Yeah, I'd rather APU than idle in the truck all night, because you guys got to remember on semi truck, it's not about the miles, it's about the hours.
Yep.
On the truck. So yeah, it's always going to be best to get. And yes, I am cooking noodles. I'm making Alfredo. So
T-Bone, see that info.
Yeah, that's what I do. I like to cook.
T-Bone, you got my phone number scrolling there. Send it to me.
Yeah, if you're planning on owning it long term.
Because it's not yours, first one. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I am going to keep this truck. I'm going to pay it off here real soon.
Well,
I hope you do. Rabbit, I hope you do. You got a badass truck, dude. I love your truck, man. That's just badass. I even saw it on that Swift that Swift account on Facebook. I thought that was dope. You got a nice ass truck and you got nice emblems. And I think you said your daughter came up with it or something like that. I think that shit is awesome.
So Skyline, I think it's Go Green APU they're $5,500 and they are refurbished. The new ones are very expensive, but yeah, you can get one for $5,500. You are correct. It's Go Green, not green, by the way. Frame Rice says 4. Greetings, James. If I go percentage, will I still get $1.15 base pay on longer runs?
No.
Now, percentage, you go away from the dollar base rate.
You don't get any deadhead,
$1.15
nothing.
behind.
Yeah.
You don't get no deadhead. Showed up.
You don't get any deadhead. Even if they dispatch you on a load, you do not get deadhead on percentage.
No, if they tell you that they're going to give you deadhead and you agree to it and they agree to it, yes, you will get deadhead.
Yeah, but they won't tell you.
You better make sure we're going to get into an argument about Dion. We talked about this morning too. I don't want any more arguments. All right?
I'm not arguing. I'm arguing.
Well, because we're going to
arguing.
Yeah, I get it. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. Yeah, no, I don't. Yes, I do. That's what's going to happen again, and I don't want that again.
Well, it was on my settlement, and I saw it. So that's not an argument. That's the truth.
Like I told you, these are things that you got something special going on with your connection. Yeah. We do not get deadhead miles, and I don't want you on here because we don't.
Maybe you a solid reach around.
Maybe you do, and that's fine. It's no big deal, and I'm not saying you don't. You got a special agreement, special deal going on. Run with it. We do not get deadhead miles. I'm not being telling you. Keep it to yourself.
So just to share about him asking about that $1.15, I literally am like 24 hours into coming onto the percentage board. First run, I got $2.63 a mile on the first load that I ended up with. So I'm not looking back. So don't even worry about the CPM. Has nothing to do with the percentage. If you come over the percentage, you're gonna get what that load offers for the miles.
Now is that your deadhead and loaded miles together? 263?
Yes. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but but see, the good thing was I was less than 30 miles from the pickup, so that was a double thumbs up. I thought, oh man, we cooking.
That's what you want.
So that was really good.
Yep. That's what you want. You want to try to find something closer to you.
All right. So T-Bone, send me that link. Send it to my phone. I didn't get anything.
Hey, Rabbit, look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Fran Mirage says, I didn't do anything to my truck until I paid it off. I get it, and quit, get fired. I get it. I understand that. That's no problem on my end. You know, it really isn't. Skyline Auto Sales says, when you're on percentage and they show you the amount on the load board, do you get set? Nope, it's the load. The price is the price. That's what you get paid.
So when you run percentage, like you gotta figure out your day rate. Mileage don't matter. Figure out what your cost to operate per day is, and as long as you make more than that,
he's not even talking about that. What he's talking about, do you see 70% of the total number?
No, that guy particularly, yeah.
Other companies, you got to do the math, take 70% off of what they show you. Here, you don't have to do that.
Wow.
Only thing I'm literally looking at mileage is just to make sure that I'm still above what I would be getting if I was on mileage.
Yep. Me and Chris was talking, so that's the first thing I did. When I seen it, I didn't just jump on it. I grabbed my calculator and said, hold on, divide. Oh.
Well, the difference is when you were on mileage, you were getting more miles, therefore you were making more than you do on percentage. Percentage, you tend to run less miles. So the math isn't 1-to-1. You got to figure out what your cost to operate per day is based off of what your truck payment is, your average fuel cost, your insurance, all your expenses. Figure out what your cost to operate per day is and make more than that. That's all you got to worry about on percentage.
Like mileage
don't matter.
Yeah, that's out of my league right there. I know what all those numbers are. I make sure the first 2 loads I run covers the payment stuff, and see everything after that. From my perspective, is gravy. So I don't have the tolerance or the patience to be like, oh, it's $1. No. What's the payments? How much is that gonna pay? Does that pay for my truck? All right, that's out the way. Now, anything after that truck is paid, that's all coming to me. I keep it.
Yeah, you want to pretty much make. You pretty much want to make like 800 to 1,000 a day. That's what you want to try to do.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
If you ever want to run under your own authority, you're gonna have to do all that math. You know, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Trucking with T-Bone. When I first went owner-operator, it took me a minute. It's different mindset because you're not chasing miles. It's hard to get the mileage mindset. And Fran says, yeah, it's like click and go. Yep. And correct at T-Bone. All right, guys, why don't we put some last comments up? We're at almost 3 hours tonight. I'm beat. I'm sure you guys are. Before we cut the live off, I want you the 7 of us to stay on here. I want to have a little talk with everybody after the end. Nobody's in trouble or nothing. It's all good. But I appreciate everybody watching the show tonight. We'll give it about another 3 or 4 minutes, see if anything pops up, and then we're going to cut it loose. And like I said before, James is coming back in, even though we're getting ready to get off. We're getting ready to jump off here in a second, James, but stay on here, okay?
Yeah, sorry, I had a phone call.
It's all good. Just stay on here. We got about 3 or 4 minutes, guys. Pop something up if you will. Appreciate all you guys coming out. We had, 64? I think that was the biggest number we had tonight. We're down to about 37 now, I think. What's it? Yeah, 37. Still quite a few people on, but damn, we've been running almost 3 hours.
I think this is one of our longer ones.
I've done one about 5.5 before. Fran, thank you for coming in. Good night, guys, and Nicole. I think Nicole's already fucking tossed out, to be honest with you. It's okay. She's a busy person. She had a lot of things going on at the house today. My wife is an amazing woman, and she's always busy. I have a lot more choice on loads over on my dry side. Good night. Good night, buddy. Gigolo Joe still in the house. Good night, fellas. Be safe. Thank you, buddy. And E-Dog, thanks for the help tonight. I will probably call you tomorrow, Rabbit. Yeah, please call me. I'll tell you the good, bad, and the ugly. And I think I got your link, T-Bone. Let me see here. think I did. Hang on just a second, guys. Let me see here what I got going on. Okay. So this is actually your video, T-Bone. I'll have to watch that. Okay. Trucking with T-Bone did his own video on the green APU. I'll send it to you guys if y'all want to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Skyline says, good night, fellas.
Good night.
All right. We're going to cut the live off. Now, you guys hang on here for a minute. We're going to cut the live off tonight, guys. And Richard Whitaker, good night, buddy. Good show tonight. Call you tomorrow. Everyone stay safe. Sounds good. And same thing. All right. Good night, guys. Y'all have a good night, and we'll talk later, probably sometime next week. Have a good night.
You didn't even mess with that. I appreciate you.